Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Phoenix. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you guys that are returning, welcome back. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. I'm starting this reading off, pick a card reading off differently. Spirit has me moving very differently and very slightly uncomfortable. So I'm going to try to be quick. Those of you guys know I'm a little bit chatty. But I did get a lot of pushes from the ancestors this week. So I'm just going to start off talking about just October being that the veil is thin. So a lot of you guys hear us talking about the veil is thin, because it is. This is the time of the year where it is the thinnest, where we connect more with our ancestors, our spirit animals, more with the spirit elements of that are connected, more of the vibration that's connected with the earth. And so a lot of us may start to have these connections, these experiences that are connecting us with our ancestors. And ancestors have been really coming through very strongly for me this month. And the push was to do this reading. I was actually wanting to do a different one. And Spirit said, no, this is what we're doing, okay? And then it was that I need to come on and do this channel reading. So those of you guys that want to skip me, go right ahead. Go to the pick of cards. The timestamp will be listed below. For those of you guys that want to rock with me for this time, let's rock together. All right. So the veil is thin during October. And this is where you will see more of your psychic gifts coming online. You may see more of your family members coming through music, dreams, through meditation times. And this is the time where they do come in for and offer healing as well. And so you can, honor your ancestors in many different ways. Some people set up an altar, they put a picture, some candles. Others may just call them in, work with them, ask them to, hey, hey mom, or hey grandma, or, hey uncle, I'm needing your guidance or help today. So other ways is music. I do my chants in the morning. I will post that link below. I found it to be very quick and very connecting with my ancestors through this music. It's about 18 minutes long. Doesn't feel like it. Maybe it's less. But it definitely brought in my ancestors and connects me with the ancestors all across the land that I didn't even know I had. But there are thousands of them that walk with us every day. They're in our blood. They're in the waters. They're in the rocks. They hold memories. And so tuning into our ancestors this month or giving honor to them is kind of just a beautiful way of thanking them for all of their sacrifices and coming into this incarnation and helping us and guiding us through our incarnation. I do encourage those of you guys that have kids or just like Disney movies to watch Coco. Coco is a really good movie. It really gets in tune to ancestors. It talks about the Day of the Dead and the importance of that and how you can honor them. So I thought it was a really great movie to watch. And so I do encourage you to take maybe a couple of hours to kind of dig into your inner child and kind of connect with your, it'll come up. All right, so let me get started on the actual thing that I'm supposed to be talking about. That was just like a snippet. Like I said, I'm trying to be quick. This may be a two-part channeling I've been getting. So I've been asking Spirit to give me some guidance. I have no script. And giving me guidance on what it is exactly that they keep wanting me to talk about. And I kind of already have an idea for the divine feminines. And I kind of already have an idea with the divine masculines coming in. So it is a two-part reading, or it is a two-part channeling. So starting out with the divine feminines. Ancestors are coming in. They're calling you. The feminines. They're calling you to rise. And you feel it in your soul. You feel it in your gut. You feel that you are guided to change or to adjust certain things that you used to deal with or accept or tolerate. And you feel, at times that you're clearing the path for yourself, that you're healing yourself, and you are. But you are healing generations of women who stood before you who had no voice, who had who had to sacrifice, who had to be in bondage, who had to be enslaved, who had to hold back. And you are living the freedom that they did not have to stand in your truth. And if you notice, they're trying to silence the divine feminines. And that is supposed to happen. It is absolutely supposed to trigger us. It is absolutely supposed to make us feel a certain way. Feel like, how dare you? How dare you tell me I don't have a voice? How dare you tell me what I could do with my body? How dare you tell me I have to stay in this relationship? How dare you tell me I have to tolerate these things? And you feel it, and you're angry at times, and you're frustrated at times. But you're feeling the vibration of the ancestors, the divine feminines that came before you, that had no voice, that had to sacrifice their bodies, that had to sacrifice their being, that had to sacrifice their dreams and submit, full submission. And they weren't really allowed to be in their feminine energy most of the time. They had to be in their masculine. And so that caused an imbalance within the divine feminines of today, where we're operating more from a masculine energy. And we're desiring now to be in the feminine energy of the flow, being free to be who you are, using your intuition to guide the way. You're phoenixes, constantly rising out of the ashes, constantly shedding layers. You've been through many obstacles, many challenges, many hurts, many pains. And know what you're doing now does not really help us. Sorry. Doesn't really even help our daughters, but it helps their daughters. We cleared the way for the ones that come after us. And we're releasing the ones that came before us from that bondage and shackles. So a lot of you guys feel yourself rising. A lot of you guys find yourself finding your voice, your authentic voice, your truth. A lot of you feel you're speaking up. A lot of you are leaving your relationships that you just always thought you were going to be in, no matter what. A lot of you guys are living your dreams. You're following your soul's calling, the path. And your ancestors are congratulating. Your ancestors are there with you. They're riding this with you. They're honoring you. They're celebrating you. They're thanking you for standing up, for standing for them, for giving them the voice that they didn't have. And as you continue to rise, as you continue to stand in your power, as you continue to stand in your truth, you are breaking them free. You're breaking the past of rape, of abuse, all of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you are being broken down to be broken open. And I know you're tired. I know you are fucking tired. I know you want happiness. I know you want fulfillment. And you're going to have it. Because you are clearing the karma of generations of your ancestors. Generations of your ancestors. So you guys hold strong. Don't let anybody stand in the way of what you know you have to do for yourself. You're not being selfish. You are living for yourself. And that is something that changes the frequency of everything going on in your life, is when you stand for yourself. When you start to realize that you are just as important. You are just as valuable and worthy. Even more so, because you are the creator. You come from the creator energy, the divine feminine, the creatrix, the creator of all. You have the power within you to create the life that you truly desire, to manifest the things that you truly want. You're clearing so much womb energy. So a lot of you guys are feeling it in your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, and you're being ignited in your solar plexus, that lioness energy, where you're not protecting others, you're protecting yourself. You're honoring yourself. Okay. Feeling this huge expansion in the heart chakra opening. It's not an easy path that we chose to come in on. But your ancestors want you to know that you are healing. You are rising. And what is happening around the world, what is going on with the feminine energy, if you notice, we're rising. I don't give a fuck no more. Women are decloaking themselves. Or uncloaking, right? They're using their voice. Fuck this shit. I got a voice too. That is what is supposed to happen because we are rebalancing and reconfiguring the imbalance within us. And we're learning to integrate the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves to bring ourselves into true wholeness. And you're feeling that. So be proud of yourself. I hear like this huge cheering. I'm hearing all these hands, right? Be proud of yourself. Masculines, divine masculines. Woo-wee. Okay, you guys have hard. Feeling you guys is hard for you guys. This is hard. Because you guys are clearing ego. And that is hard to clear because that is generations of ego. Where men found it to be acceptable to live by societal views. Where money and status and power is of importance. You guys have had to marry, someone that you didn't really love. You hear about these stories of these royalties or men who had to be forced into marriage because it was societal acceptance. You guys had to marry if you got somebody pregnant, right? And be a provider. So you had to give up your dreams. And there was no way you could find yourself being vulnerable because being vulnerable as a man crying, expressing your emotions or your truth, right, was hugely dimmed. It's hugely dimmed. And you guys are having a rough time balancing your feminine energy, integrating that, right? Because you're weighing ego, which is society, which you're programmed, and what your soul is really calling for. So you have like this huge conflict of mind and heart, or mind and soul. Ego. And ego is not bad. Let me tell you guys, ego is purposeful. You don't get rid of ego. Ego is a part of you. But when ego is the master of you, you're out of balance. Okay? You have to integrate both. Ego is necessary. Shadow is necessary. Working through the darkness is necessary. So many of you masculines have been having huge dark nights of the soul. Upheavals in your life, transformation, changes. Your gifts coming online, thinking, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Okay, I'm talking with spirits, right? I'm having these premonitions, dreams. And I get a lot of you guys do a lot of dream work and you guys don't even know it. So your dreams at times are very prophetic. And Spirit is telling you guys the adjustments that you need to make. Spirit is showing up, and I get a lot of you guys are going through this past life energy. You're experiencing past life just like the divine feminines are. Divine feminines are tapping in, and I probably did not mention that, but the divine feminines are tapping into a lot of the past lives as well. Their energy is coming online, and you guys are seeing where what happened in your past life is relevant to the changes that need to be made in this life. Right? Spirit is moving you guys. But Spirit is moving you guys at a rapid rate because it's like the trumpet was calling, 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 trumpet was calling. And you guys ignored the call, right? And at times when we ignore the call, God will come in and move you into a very uncomfortable place, bringing up wounds from your inner child, triggers from your inner child. If you guys have had parents that were very unloving, that were telling you, men, don't cry. I mean, to be honest, a lot of us feminines grew up in that environment too, especially Black. No offense to different races or whatever culturally, but I know for a fact a lot of us grew up, shut the fuck up, you ain't allowed to cry. When my mama passed, there was no crying in my house. There was no mentioning of her, right? And so imagine that. You can't even cry about your mom. You're 10, right? That was unacceptable growing up. And so I know for men, for a lot of men, that was not acceptable in your home. Honoring your emotions, it was a sign of weakness. Your daddy called you a punk, right? Or girl, or sissy, or other names. I heard them. It's not easy to honor your feminine energy of flow, of trusting in the divine, of trusting in yourself, your own intuition. You guys are very intuitive, but you guys don't trust it. You guys logically start thinking things away, or analytically start thinking things away. Or what would they think? What would people think of me if I make this decision? What do people say if I go for this job? What do people say if I go for this relationship? You guys are always thinking about other people. And so Spirit is triggering you guys to start thinking about yourself. What do you want? What do you desire? What is your authentic truth? Who are you really? Show it to the world. Right? You guys feel unappreciated. A lot of masculine feel unappreciated. But it's honoring yourself because you're not living in your truth. You guys are getting hit hard in your gut. A lot of solar plexus, a lot of energies of lacking in yourself, in your purpose, in your desire, and your truth of what you believe was true is falling away. It's being demolished, Spirit is saying, disintegrated, because that's not your truth. That's other people's truth. So what is your truth? That's what you're finding out. What do you want? You're finding out that maybe money and materialism isn't really, what brings in happiness. You may find that the relationship that you sacrificed yourself for a long time wasn't what you really wanted. Because you're working at these jobs, you're providing for your family, and you're not fulfilled. And your family is suffering. And that divine feminine is suffering with you because you are triggering her inner wounds, right? It's this imbalancing energy because nobody is really standing in the truth. And your ancestors are saying for you divine masculines to be vulnerable. Express your fucking self. Be okay with that. It doesn't make you less than a man. Find what your truth is, because what their truth, society's truth, your parents' truth, your family's truth, your friends' truth, everybody else's truth is not your fucking truth. You're clearing ego, and that is hard to clear ego. We divine feminists are learning to alchemize it, okay? But you guys are clearing it for your sons, for your daughters. Are you telling your boys that it's okay to be emotional? Are you telling your boys it's okay to honor their feelings? Because if you are, you damn well better be too. Because they're watching you. They're watching how you operate, just like you watched your father. Whether your father was there or not, you watched how your father operated. You watched the type of father your man was, the type of man your father was, and the type of woman your mother was. And so you may find yourself in relationships with women who resemble your mom, but your mom may have been somewhat toxic too, codependent too. So they taught you codependency. And some didn't nurture what was offset in the home. So you guys are clearing the pathways. You guys avoid your emotions. You avoid your truth. You're not living in your truth. You're wearing a mask. Take it off. Be who you are. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I am right now uncomfortable being comfortable. Because Spirit wanted me to come on and I didn't want to be seen. So I put on a little bit of makeup. Okay? Right? So sometimes you got to be uncomfortable. To stand in your truth, to stand in your power, to shine. We are meant to integrate both, you guys, to offset the negative energies that are happening in the world. Divine masculines, you're meant to bring yourself into wholeness because you are operating from your masculine energy and you have rarely operated from your femininity. So trusting your intuition is important. Trusting the dreams that Spirit is giving you, the guidance that Spirit is giving you, because it is not tangible. You're not going to find it in a book. You're not going to find it online. You're just going to know. And you're guided to trust. Your ancestors want you to start trusting in what they're telling you, especially this month. I feel a huge push. I literally feel some of you guys are being pushed in your backs. Like you could feel this being pushed forward to something, whether that's a different job, a different avenue, a different place, whatever, or a different, whatever it is. I literally am seeing hands on your back where you guys got to be feeling this push forward somewhere. And you guys are resisting it, collectively resisting this push. That is feminine energy. Feminine energy is allowing to be pushed, is allowing yourself to be pulled in the direction that spirit is guiding you, is allowing yourself to trust what is coming in, regardless if it makes sense, regardless of what is on the other side of that, the unknown. Most women don't even know what is on the other side of what is happening to them, but they are trusting their intuition right now. They are alchemizing their shadow energy and their ego and moving to where they're integrating that wholeness. You guys are suffering from sleepless nights, constant dark nights of the soul, constant tower energies, constant shifts in your life. And this is internal. This is not even external, really. This is an internal situation that's going on. Whether this is your triggering of your relationships, triggering with your family, triggering of whatever. You have external triggerings that are taking place, okay, that are internally triggering your inner child wounds, making you take a hard look at yourself and self-reflect to make those necessary adjustments. Your ancestors are asking you to rise too. Collectively, spiritually, yeah, we're going through a spiritual war. This is part of it. This is why things are rapidly happening collectively. And why so many people are waking up, coming out of slumber, finding how more important you are to this whole situation. You're not small potatoes. All right. So I just wanted to come in and just kind of I didn't want to. That was more of your ancestors pushing some of you guys forward. Divine Feminines, you guys are doing exactly what you need to do. Okay? You guys are removing your karmic relationships. You guys are honoring yourself, living in your truth, taking off your mask and saying, fuck the dumb shit. Okay? Divine Masculines, you guys are definitely doing the same thing, but you guys are having a hard time with it. Because you are always in resistive mode, that masculine energy of movement. And sometimes stillness, sometimes going with the flow and allowing yourself to be guided can bring in a lot more clarity and a lot more, clearing of the way. When we resist change or resist these things that Spirit is guiding us to, are the things that you know. The things that you know. It makes it difficult for you to get onto that receiving end of where Spirit is wanting you to have your fulfillment. To have your peace and happiness as well. That's what we're all seeking. Truly, every one of us is really seeking unconditional love. To be loved wholly and completely for exactly who we are. For peace. Got a peace of fucking mind. A lot of us got headaches and shit and stress. Happiness, joy, like all the good shit. Don't get me wrong. We could, have the hills, right? Not the mountains. Give me some hills. I could do with some hills, some obstacles and challenges. I could do that. I'm tired of the mountains, right? Climbing to the mountaintop, then I gotta go back down. Then I gotta rise back up again, go back down. That's the spiritual journey. This beautiful roller coaster ride of climbing the mountain. And all the obstacles and challenges and the bumps in the roads to get there. And we get to the top of that mountain. Our success, our fulfillment, and it's there, but it is temporary. Because we're still not living in our authentic truth. So this year is all about balancing, harmonizing. And a lot of times, how do we come into that? Because we're imbalanced first, is we have to go through all of the imbalances, obstacles, and challenges to find the balance and the center. Okay? So I hope that helps. Those spirit messages. I'm going to start on your ancestral readings now. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for those of you guys that rocked with me this whole time for the 25 minutes that I've been on. Love you guys. All right, bye. Hello, everybody. All right, we're going to look at what your ancestors have to say. So for pile one, we have over here, going to just pretend. No, I'm just joking. I know this is an amethyst. So we have the amethyst stone. So tune in to card number one. And then we're looking at card number two. This is carnelian for pile number two. And then pile number three, I believe this is an apophyllite. I'm not going to pretend, but I believe it is. It was supposed to help me astral travel. So tune in to these either stones or cards. Take a couple of minutes, take a deep breath, and then ask your inner guidance, your guides, to direct you to the pile that your soul is calling to hear, or the one that is associated most closely with your ancestor. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, pile one, you all chose the amethyst. And this oracle card right here, we will leave this out and we will look at it in a little bit after we pull some of the cards. So pile one, if you guys were able to hear my long speech, I appreciate that. If you didn't, don't worry about it. There could have been a message in there for you. So we're just going to look at, again, this is where the October is where the veil is thin, where we're coming into really connecting with spirit, really connecting with our ancestors, past loved ones. They come in through music. I know this past month my mom and I used to listen to soft rock 80s, and so that has all been playing on my playlist coming through, and these bring beautiful memories with my mom. This just feels off. I'm going to stop playing with that. Feeling a little anal today. So anyway, but yeah, spirit can come in through music, dreams, meditations, vibrations, smells, a lot of scents, perfumes, cooking, like you could be in your house and you're smelling food going. So this is the month to connect with your ancestors. You guys, I did talk about the movie Coco, so feel free to watch some Coco. And Coco's a great movie to really kind of, just let you know how you can celebrate and honor your ancestors throughout this time. All right, so we're going to look at, we're going to look at spirit animals. And a lot of ancestors come through spirit animals, cardinals, birds, butterflies. You just kind of feel into it. It's pile one. What spirit animal for the collective? Come through ancestors. Oh, nice. Oh, great one. I love this one. All right. Your spirit animal that came through for the collective is the grizzly bear. The grizzly bear is very nurturing. So some of you guys may have had a past mother who passed, a grandmother, or a feminine energy. I'm not saying that it's not masculine, just saying that when I look at the bear, I always think of nurturing a mama bear, coming to the rescue. So those of you guys may have a past loved one in spirit. Your mama is wanting you to know that you are powerful. You are indestructible. You are nurturing. So you guys may have been going through a lot of obstacles and challenges, a lot of testing I'm feeling for a lot of you guys. Testing your resolve, testing your strength, reminding you of how strong you are. Honor your intuition and go where it leads. Yeah, the bear medicine is a leader, right? They travel and they do hibernate. So some of you guys will be are hibernating. The bear goes into solitude during the winter time, right? To hibernate, to rest. So a lot of you guys are either guided to rest right now, take some reprieve, or a lot of you guys are doing just that and resting and trying to maybe figure out why, because right now the spirit medicine is coming through to allow you to rest. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will always succeed. And so, your ancestor that's coming through, wants to remind you that you're going to succeed. You know, that again, your resilience may be tested, but your strength, your resolve of how you make it through, how you make it through your obstacles and challenges, how you always continue to thrive, to survive, you know, is to them a miracle. You know, a lot of them may have given up in some aspect, but you guys continue to rise above your challenges and you guys continue to find your light within. So continue to honor your intuition, they say. You're getting more into that leadership role, but again, I am feeling a lot of you guys are in that hibernation time of resting or are guided to take rest, right? You know, and just know that you have the power to make it through any of your obstacles and challenges. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The bear medicine. That's great medicine for that to be your spirit medicine and reminder. And I do, the only thing I am going to apologize for, I'm not going to apologize for my chattiness anymore because I'm just chatty. But the only thing I am going to apologize is that damn fire alarm. I just need to figure out how to change that damn thing. This is good. Medicine your ancestors are bringing you. Okay, let's put some more oracle. Ancestral oracle pile 1. Lovely. Wow. Pile 1. Wow. Okay. I love this. Pile 1, your ancestor, the medicine that they are bringing to the collective of those of you guys chose pile number 1 is ancestors. How beautiful is that, right? Wisdom. Wow. Your ancestors, pile 1, are very, very, very connected to you. You guys are doing a lot of ancestral work. And this is kind of what it looks like when I said earlier today when I listened to the chant, the one that if you guys are guided to, it's not really a chant, it's just drumming, and it is a chant. But you don't have to chant. They chant for you. You feel the drums, you feel the beat, the connection to the earth. And it really connects you with all of your ancestors all across the all across the world, like all of your ancestors in this lifetime, right? From all different backgrounds that you're not even aware of, hundreds and thousands of them that walk with you, that walk through you. They are coming in this month to give you wisdom. And this is also a timeless reading. I'm saying this if you're coming in October, this is going to resonate for the month of October, for where the veil is thin. But it doesn't matter. Those of you guys that are coming in next month, next year, whatever date you're coming in, however this reading finds you, you are very connected to the ancestors. And you, I feel, have always been connected. Like some of you guys may have been speaking to your grandparents, speaking to your aunts, speaking to your past loved ones, or just speaking to loved ones in spirit, not knowing that they're actually your ancestors. They're the great, 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 great grandfather down the line, right? But yeah, you guys are very connected to the wisdom that they have. And I feel like you guys are getting memories, that they're implanting memories or knowledge into you or wisdom into you of how to proceed with your family. I also feel like some of you guys are clearing generational family issues. So I feel like a lot of you guys, may be having a lot of issues within the family right now, currently, and your ancestors are trying to help you guide the way because you are the guiding light. You are the healer. You're the one that's called to do the healing work, to clear all of the ancestral, curses or situations that are keeping them bondage, keeping them in that lower frequency of not allowing them to rise. You guys are clearing that pathway. And again, they're bringing in a lot of wisdom to you guys. Third eye chakra, for some of you guys, are definitely activated. So dreams, meditations, imprints, impressions. I'm seeing flashes on the side of my eye. So some of you guys may be tuning into spirit, like seeing dresses or seeing clothings and not really knowing that these are your ancestors coming in. Smells are coming in very strong right now as well. Like I got a whiff of like cologne, perfume. from one of the ancestors that are coming in. And so, there is wisdom and knowledge that is coming in for you guys that chose pile one. All of your ancestors, you're very, very connected into the ancestors. A lot of you guys may have been doing ancestral work or already have knowledge or some understanding of that. Some of you guys are guided to create your altar. We were talking about the altar in the first part of the reading. And the altar is really about, creating a sacred space to honor your ancestors, your deities, whatever your beliefs are. And this is not, I always say, if you're guided, even in my spiritual development course, it's one of the first things that we do is create your altar or your sacred space, just because this creates the energy of what you're wanting to build. An altar can just be a tiny little table or a tiny little place where you have a picture of, your past loved one, a candle maybe lit, like their favorite meal. Like my mother loved to drink 40s. So at times I used to have a 40 out for her, and so there are different ways that you can honor your ancestors by an altar. Again, Coco helps with this and what this can look like or how you can create it. But some of you guys are guided if you are doing ancestral work, and because this is coming in for altering and the ancestors, maybe some of you guys are very much pulled into creating that altar, right? And the altar is just created to what feels good to you, what resonates for you. So it could be something as simple as candles, stones, and pictures of past loved ones, something very simple, nothing very, out, maybe feeling like, you have to go through a whole bunch of extra stuff. You don't. It's a very simple thing that you can do is creating that altar space for you. Yeah, but you guys, and a lot of you guys may have been tuning into bear medicine or even fish medicine, right? But definitely you guys are very connected to the ancestors, and they're talking to you guys, right? Through music, through voices, through dreams. All right, we're going to see where they're guiding you guys. Let's see. They're your compass right now. 3 cards, please, for pile number 1. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So here we have, first card out is rock bottom. Number 10 is a completion, like an end of a cycle. But again, that's that feeling that I was feeling with a lot of you guys, feeling this heaviness, obstacles, challenges, right? Some of you guys may have felt like you hit rock bottom. That it's hard to come out and find your light. And this also feels so confusing, like you have the same thing here and the same thing here. Where do you go? What direction do you go? And so, your ancestors, this could be where that hibernation is taking time, where you guys may have been, going into that rest mode, pulling away from people, hibernating yourself, really going into that rest mode, right? Because some of you guys may be feeling, okay, this is a little bit bottom for me. This is a little bit too emotional. I'm feeling very distorted or scattered, right? I can't see the light. I see the light outside of here, but I don't know how to get there, right? Because this wall is distorted, right? And so how do I get to rise above out of this? And so you guys have been challenging, and your ancestors are guiding you. Your ancestors are leading you. And, with that spirit medicine leading the way, tuning into your intuition, right? How do you get out of this distortion? How do you follow? Because the wisdom of your ancestors, are residing in your blood, right? They're residing in your being. And so it's like a lot of you guys may have gone through this obstacle and challenges, and a lot of you guys may have been, feeling very lonely, kind of lost, because this is like reminding me of that compass. It's like you guys may be feeling lost, feeling a little bit like ungrounded in energy, trying to find your way back, right? And, the grizzly bear power is helping you guys to help tune into that intuition. Your grandmother or your mother or your grandfather is trying to help lead the way through the wisdom of the ancestors. And again, that water, okay? And it's like currently you guys are going through this bone collector thing. I feel like this is really clearing the way of a lot of past lives, definitely like clearing the way of stagnation, old ways, old paradigms, old belief systems, really moving into the sacred space where you're just feeling very in the sacred space, right? You know, getting really activated with your ancestors. You have the bunny here, you have the rabbit. Well, I felt like she just moved her hand really quick, but you have the rabbit here, which to me always brings in abundance. And then you have this numerology of 12, right? You know, of where she's starting at number 4, which is balance. To me, 4 is a balanced energy. You know, so she's starting at 4. She's not 1, 2, 3. She's starting at 4, as she's already kind of collected the debris, the old ways of thinking, to release them, you know. Hi, baby. Good. Can you give me kisses? Hi. Hello. Hello. Where are you going? You better stay right there. Yes. You jump on that, okay? Sorry about that, guys. We're babysitting. And he just escaped out of the, I might pause it and come back to it. He just escaped out of his little bed. He said, hi, auntie. Yeah, now he know. Now he's calling me auntie. All right, okay. Yeah, so you have the little bone collector here. Sorry about that, you guys. And then again, there's abundance. I feel like you guys are moving your way into abundance. You guys are moving your way into stuff, right? And there's like, I feel like there's this, I feel like you guys are getting the downloads from your ancestors of what you need to let go of. What is it that you're needing to allow to fall away? Your belief systems, the way that you believe to be, the way you thought you should be, you know, clearing the way of that energy. And then we have 42. What's occurring is you're, again, wide open, right? And this is ascension energy to me. Number 6 is, again, harmony. You're finding that harmony, finding that balance, finding that wisdom. And so here, up here, right, in the higher realms, on the higher octave, when we're going up and we're really associating ourselves with air element or clouds, and, you know, this, I don't know, it could be, it's not a kite. Let me see. Maybe it's a leaf, a letter. Maybe it's a letter or something. Like, be open to receiving. Be open to receiving guidance from your ancestors and wisdom from the higher realms, okay? Whatever this is, I don't know what if it's a letter or a leaf or something, but it's like you have something coming here from the higher realms and you're reaching up for it. You're already ascended. You're already spiritually aware. So this pile, I feel, you guys already are in tune to your gifts, or you're in tune to your spiritual guidance, or you're just, you know, uncovering and really understanding it. But I do feel like you guys are definitely aware of messages, of guidance, of downloads. And so, you know, this month, be open to receiving the guidance that the ancestors have for you. It is coming from a higher realm, but what I love is that you guys are all the way up here to reach it. So you guys are already in the vibration of frequency of removing things, right? As you're moving through this journey of hitting that rock bottom, and, you know, again, remembering your resolve, remembering your resilience, coming into your power, releasing the things that are not serving of you, releasing the things that, you know, mind ways of being that are holding you back from being in your abundance, and creating a sacred space for you to be in, you know, and it's giving you that, that opening to be open to receiving guidance from spirit, to receiving guidance from your ancestors, messages, clear messages from the higher realm. So I feel like you guys are getting clear, channeled messages. I feel like it's not coming in vague, or it's not coming in, you know, scattered. I really feel like you guys are very much knowing that you're getting wisdom, or you may not know you're getting it from your ancestors because they may look different. You may be like, I don't know who you are, you're a different color, or whatever it is. You know, you're getting messages from your ancestors, wisdom and knowledge that's coming around. Again, that altar is there for maybe for some of you guys to really tune in and how to honor them. And you guys have this bone collector of removal, right? And I do feel like this is a cycle, or not a cycle, but a time. So some of you guys could have been going through this for 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 days, you know, but I do feel like there's that 4 of balancing. So I feel like things are going to be harmonizing for you guys. And when that's harmonizing for you, as you're releasing and letting go of your old belief system, the old ways of being, you guys are becoming more ascended to reach spirit and the frequency of that, okay? Let's pull some tarot really quick. trying to keep it under a certain time. Stop watching my time today. I don't care. I'm like, they're wrong. All right. Pile of one. Yeah, there it is, right? Oh, I love that. Balance. There you go. There's the balancing. Wheel of Fortune. I love it at the bottom of the deck. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so, you're starting off with this Page of Wands. This journey, right? You're hitting rock bottom, or you feel like you've hit rock bottom. But what that rock bottom was doing was breaking you open, allowing you to see your passion, giving you back some of your confidence, right? Of how to move forward. Like your ancestors, again, are guiding you for that next step in your journey, whether that's a change of career, whatever it is, it's wanting to send you on this journey. They're also wanting you to have more fun in your life, though, bring in a little bit more fun. You have been, in this energy of kind of seeing your work, right? Kind of looking back and taking stock. You're in reevaluation. And again, this reevaluation has a lot to do with what have you been collecting through all these years that are everybody else's truths but yours? What have you been collecting that you're needing to let go of? That is not your truth, not your belief, not what you want to carry into your sacred space. You just want abundance. You want love. You want, she's here, right, as the bone collector in a sense, right? But she's happy. She's collecting all this stuff and she's ascending. Her connection to spirit is very open, right? She's not looking at the time. She knows that the time of things are, it's going to continue. She's got her bunny rabbit here. And to me, bunny always brings in prosperity, abundance. I swear that's a fish. It is a fish. And she's got the fish here, right? The deaths. I'm pretty sure it's a fish. And then she's got the skulls that are hanging here. Okay. So she may have collected a lot of stuff, but she has let it, it's not in her sacred space. She's only carrying what she needs to be in her sacred space to bring in harmony, prosperity, love, deaths, connection, right? And so you are in the process of reevaluating your relationships. You're in the process of reevaluating your life. You're in the process of reevaluating all of the things that you have accumulated. And what do you need to get rid of? What do you need to clear out of your garden, your space, right? Your sacred space, which is you. What debris are you needing to let go of? I feel for some of you guys, your mom is asking you, what do you need to let go of? Right? For some of you guys that may have a mother that's lost, I felt very motherly energy coming in. Is like, what you believe to be is not true. What you have been told to believe is not true. Whether this is about you or situations or life in general, it's not true. Right? And so there's a huge reevaluation going on. Like you're taking stock in all the things that you've worked for, all the things that you've worked hard for. And what do you need to let go to move into this journey? Right? This journey wants to take place. What do you need to let go of? And here, this Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, working together, starting something new. To me, when it's Three of Pentacles, it's blocked. But I feel like it's supposed to be in this moment because you're needing to let go of the old first. You need to let go of the collection that's kind of in your closet, your attic, right? In the depths of your darkness, in the depths of you, like in your spirit, if that makes any sense. What are you holding on to? This is negative beliefs, negative thinking, patterns of behavior, addictions. Your ancestors are telling you what you need. And I love it because here, as you are becoming open to receiving, we have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to have clear guidance and communication from spirit. Okay? You're going to have clear guidance and communication from spirit. So, you may be worried about your next step because you're at the rock bottom. You're like, okay, you're finding your passion back. You're finding your way back out of it. You're knowing how to climb out of it. But you may be still unclear of what direction because you reached the mountaintop, right? Now what? Now where do you go? And what Spirit is saying is to, the Two of Cups to me is always about love and this beautiful abundance of love between two people. But since it's not a love reading, that's not where we're going with this, right? Not too dark. This Two of Cups to me is a very balanced masculine and feminine energy, right? So you guys that are coming in are balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Again, you're integrating what is needed. So congratulations for you guys, because this is what it's about. This is what this journey is about. So your answer is saying, yeah, you may have hit rock bottom. You're still moving out of that, but your strength, your resolve, and trusting your intuition is going to help you, and using your discernment of what it is that you need to get rid of, right? And so, yeah, you may feel blocked right now and feel like you're not moving forward because you're taking stock, you're reevaluating some things, you're using your discernment, because clarity is coming in. It is going to come in. Communication is going to come in with Spirit. They're going to let you know. Again, your ancestors are giving you wisdom. How do you have balance? What it is that you want, right? To be in your sacred space. And this is masculine and feminine energy. And there's that lion, angel lion, right? That's there. Health, good. I feel like you guys are balancing your health. If you guys have been having health issues, I feel like that's going to be balanced. Relationship issues, that's going to be balanced, right? Love, self-love. I feel what's coming in for you guys is balance. You're finally going to start feeling the balance that you've been looking for. And a lot of you guys, that wheel of fortune to me is your wheel turning, right? Your wheel is getting ready to turn into the direction of balance, of harmony, of blossoming abundance. Okay? All right. Let's see, blessings that are coming in. All right, so I love this because we have two. We have Pisces, and we did have a lot of Pisces energy already coming in. And so you have the higher purpose. This is the clear communication that you guys are getting. Your wisdom and your knowledge that's going to help you on this new journey. And the wand to me is transformation. It's moving into the Phoenix energy. It's starting to shed those layers. Starting to find your passion. Removing the things that need to be removed that kind of broke you down so that you could be broken, so that you could come up. And so Pisces, Sun in Pisces, align yourself with love and wisdom, higher purpose. The love and wisdom is coming from your ancestors. Some of you guys were guided to go into meditation, to connect. Some of you guys were guided to, take a walk in nature and feel the sun energy and connect with your ancestors through that. But you guys were, again, align, yourself with love and wisdom. And that is what you're doing. You're balancing this energy of harmony, right? So the sun is coming in, your will is changing. So here you're kind of starting off again, this shadowy energy, but you're leaving this in balance, right? With the sun, blessings that are coming, beautiful. And, so one of your ancestors can be a Pisces, right? Or an Aquarius. You also have Aquarius coming out. Your inner wild child awakens. Moon in Aquarius, free spirit. Yes. Yes, right? Yes. This is where this is the compass. This is your compass. Your rock bottom. Crap. You're at You're at the bottom of this. Okay. Damn it. I need things to shift and move. This fiery energy comes in. Your transformation really starts to happen. Your rebirthing is beginning to happen. And during this phase, you're taking in stock. You're using your discernment. What weeds need to go? What do I want to put in my sacred space? What bones do I want to collect? What knowledge am I wanting to collect and put in my sacred space? And although I'm stagnant because I'm in the hibernation mode, I'm taking stock. I'm using my discernment, right? Because clarity is coming in, clear communication with spirit. My mind, my mentality, the way I think about things is getting ready to change. It's getting ready to shift into more of this abundant energy, this harmony energy that I've been waiting for, because my will is finally turning. The will of fate, will of destiny is finally turning. But I'm ascending. Right? I'm moving up in vibration and frequency because, again, you're going through this rebirthing process, right? You move through this portal, the 10 of Wands. You move through the portal, the 10 of Wands, of where everything was just hard. Now you're in the Page of Wands, where it's like, I want to have fun. I want to liberate. I want to enjoy it. I want my inner child to come out. It's screaming to be free. And you are. I love this. You guys are moving into more of liberation and freedom, okay? You guys are, like I said, being, broken down to be like wide open. And this is bringing in harmony. Your will is changing. So whatever's going on, if you're having difficulty, finances, relationships, different things like that, it's changing, but it's also changing because your perception is changing. The way that you think about, you're cultivating your garden now. That's what's becoming more important for you, is my garden. Not your garden, but my garden. I'm cultivating my garden. How can I make my garden better? for me, right? All right, what is Spirit's messages? I knew it. I knew it. Past life guides coming through. Okay, I did say that. Felt like a lot of your past life ancestors are coming through. Karmic lessons, present assistance. So there again, those karmic lessons that are coming in is asking you to take stock. What is your truth? What have you thought to believe, right? This is what it is. These karmic lessons, these past life lessons are coming in to help you to move through. And do you see, like, you guys, some of you guys are very cultured. I'm just going to say that your ancestors that are going to be coming through, I feel for some of you guys, you're going to be like, who is that? Who, what time did this come from? But it is your ancestor. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be your ancestor. Karmic lesson, right? Present assistance is coming in. That's because your ancestors are giving you wisdom about the karmic lessons that you are learning and going through right now that are causing you challenges and obstacles. But just know you guys are going to ride this out through the help and the wisdom of your ancestors, right? And you're going to move more into that sun and blessing energy. Clarity really is coming in about your purpose. Talent guides, spirit mentors, and teachers. I love this because when you have, to me, it's like when you have a muse. I think it's a muse, right? That person that whispers in your ear and gives you inspiration. That's that kind of energy. It's like spirit mentors and teachers because you're rising. So this is what's coming in is clarity is coming in about what it is that you're meant to create, what it is that you're meant to move into, right? So some of you guys that are talented, that are creators, renovators, trailblazers, right? Your talent guides, your spirit mentors, and teachers are really coming in to assist you. And some of them are your ancestors that are really coming in. And again, I feel through music, through sound and frequency for some of you guys, it's just very clear that sound and music is very clear. But the talent guides, your ancestor guys are coming in to help you, I feel, with your purpose, right? The purpose, your true and utter purpose of what you're here for, what you're here to do. Okay. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. Historical message out. Power word. Ancestors. Power number 1. Oh my gosh, you guys really are connected with the ancestors. I'm clearly, if you guys don't believe it, I don't know, but you guys are definitely very, very connected with the ancestral realm. Very strongly. I just want to say that very, 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 very strongly. Your connection with your ancestors, or at least for those of you guys that chose this pile, are very strong at this particular time. But I do feel like you guys are either very connected to your ancestors or just do ancestor work, okay? Here we go. So first thing out is your ancestors want you to know you are not alone. I feel like this can be, again, a mom, a sister, an aunt, but it is a feeling of feminine energy. And this can be for those of you guys that are masculine. You may be feeling them over your right shoulder, feeling their hand on your heart, healing your heart, or you may be seeing flowers or smelling scents. They want you to know that you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left through all of the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Like I said, you guys have thousands of ancestors walking next to you. Continue to have hope, okay? Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out. If they see you're at a low point, that's that rock bottom where they're coming through. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Call on your ancestors to give you guidance. Call them to help you. They're coming in to give you guys clarity. I promise you, you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have clarity, clear communication with spirit, or just clear communication from this point on about your needs and your desires. But it's going to be very clear. So they want you, again, to not give up. And your last message out... clearly this is spirit messages, but ancestral wisdom. What the fuckity fuck? Ancestors, wisdom. Ancestors, so a lot of ancestors for pile 1 are very much coming through. You guys are doing some major clearing of your ancestral work. And again, I feel like you guys are very connected to your ancestors. I feel like a lot of you guys get that cooking smell, a lot of scented energies coming in. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask
you at the point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. And if you caught my channel message, I believe that's something that I did discuss there. All right, let's see. Your overall energy that your ancestors are helping you work through is whole self, health, natural therapies, balance, and I'm not even pretending, Averda. I'm not even pretending to know what that is. Wow. Whole self health. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys, going into wholeness, the integration of the masculine and feminine energy, right? Health issues being resolved. I didn't even know what this card was but I believe I was talking about health as well. Natural therapies coming in. So some of you guys may be, again, listening to the ancestral wisdom of how to get yourself more healthier, how to make those adjustments, how to find more balance in your life. How do you honor yourself, right? How do you get yourself back into wholeness? I absolutely love this. There's so many different vegetables and fruits. So some of you guys may be looking at more vegan style, changing the way that you have your diets, bringing in more vitamins. You're getting downloads and guidances from your ancestors of what you guys are supposed to do. Again, some of you guys here, it says you're not hearing us. You don't know that we're here. You don't know or feel our love, but we love you. We are here with you. We are walking with you. We are guiding you to help you bring balance, to help you bring wholeness, but also so that they can continue to evolve. They evolve as we evolve. As we clear the way in the generational stuff, we help them to rise. We help them to evolve. All right. Affirmations from the ancestors, please, for pile number 1. Pile number 1. I did it under 40. Yes. I was trying to do it under 30, but I didn't make it. All right. Dare. Take a risk and fly away. Okay. And that's that free spirit, right? Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Twilight. Surrender. And beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. And you guys do have this new beginning that is coming for you. All right, that is all I have for Power 1. I hope that resonates for you guys. Please feel free to leave feedback. If you have not liked or subscribed to my channel, please do so that you guys know when I am doing another reading. But also, more importantly, it does help the algorithms and people to see the videos and get their channel messages as well. So I do hope to hear feedback in the message box. If you guys are having or connecting with the ancestors, please let me know for Power 1 because I'm really curious about your feedback. All right, you guys, have a great day. Trust the journey and trust the process. Welcome back to those who chose pile number 2 and the carnelian stone. Love carnelian. It's one of my favorite stones. All right. We're going to go ahead and put this oracle card off to the side, and we're going to come back to it at the end of the reading to see what ultimately this reading was actually about with your ancestors. Okay. So we're going to do our oracle reading. We're going to check out the spirit animal medicine that is coming to work with you through your ancestors. And again, ancestors are going to be very significant this month. Those of you guys that may be coming in again throughout the course of this year, the messages to me will still resonate. It does not change. So with that being said, honor your ancestors, whatever you seem called. For those of you guys that skip the channel messages, there will be a song link that is associated with connecting with your ancestors and what they want to bring in. Again, some of you guys should watch Coco and check out the movie Coco and see how Coco resonates for you. On that, it's a great cartoon movie. Yes, it is. And does connect you with your inner child. All right, so we are looking at the spirit medicine for pile number 2. Your spirit medicine is the deer. Absolutely beautiful spirit medicine. Also noticing the birds that are in the trees. Those can also be associated with how your ancestors are coming to you. Dear love, your ancestors want you to be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. This is going to be a lot about your self-worth. A lot of you guys may have had obstacles and challenges with giving too much love, too much to everybody, and now you are guided to take the leadership role in your own life of your own healing and your own love. I really do feel like this is very grounded energy, earth energy as well. You're looking at the trees, the deer, the birds, just a lot of earth energy for me coming in, to kind of, ground yourself. So a lot of you guys may be struggling with the 3D specific realm, as in, everyday life, relationships, those type of things. It feels like there's a heaviness energy. All of a sudden, my heart started to hurt, and I just felt like this weight on my shoulders, And so I feel like with a lot of you guys, you are listening to the guidance that's coming in. Okay, these two birds are turned over here, and you're really listening to their guidance. This bird is over here, kind of like, this one over here is kind of like, I don't know about you, but listening. I feel like the ears are perked up listening, right? Again, this time when you guys are coming in here, you guys may have had some heaviness, some heavy load, some obstacles, some challenges, and your ancestors want you to know to be gentle with yourself. Please be gentle with yourself. To speak gently with yourself. I'm feeling that for a lot of you guys that, this time right now may be your own healing. You discovering how do you heal yourself. Seeing your own light, your own essence, your own worth, your own value in everything. And so your ancestors are acknowledging you for all that you are. All right, this beautiful deer medicine coming through. All right. Let's see what ancestral medicine is coming in to assist you. Oracles. What is the medicine here? Wow. I thought one was my creative pile, but I think pile two, you guys are very connected to, I would say, really feeling the divine feminine energy, even here, where it feels like, this is more masculine, feminine, and she's really hearing the messages. So I feel like a lot of you guys maybe here are really getting into the divine feminine, or hearing a lot of your feminine ancestors really speaking to you. The first card out, the medicine that's coming through, is air element. Air, okay, creativity. Look at the whirlwind. I feel like for some, because I put myself in a tornado quite like this before, to clear, but also to protect my energy, to protect my what was in my mind, what was going on within me. So I feel for some of you guys, whatever you're creating, it needs to be protected. Whatever you're doing, I feel like you kind of need to guard it. I feel like it needs to be a little bit guarded. So maybe not sharing with everybody what you're doing until it's kind of finished. But I do feel like with this air element, you're very much connected to spirit. You're connecting to spirit. You're connected to your ancestors very clearly. I feel like you may come from a family of creators. So you maybe come from a family of writers, musicians, motivational speakers, painters, poets, songwriters, that type of thing. But there is a very much of a big creative element here coming in for you guys. So your ancestors, if you've been guided to create, if you've been guided to write that book, if you've been to make that content, if you've been guided to do something that is sparking the creativity, spirit wants you to know that you are guided to do that, and fuck what anybody else says or how anybody else makes you feel. And most importantly, come away from the negative way that you may speak to yourself about your creativity, your purpose. Move away from the way that you may be holding lack of your own value to yourself. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, that is actually what is being cleared right now through the air element, right? So a lot of you guys may be feeling breezes coming through. A lot of you guys may be feeling more of that, again, airy element, creativity, really tapping into the mental energy. And a lot of you guys may be very mental as well, because air element is dealing with the mental aspect of the body. So air element deals with spirit in a sense, but also mentality, the mental, right? Air.
sword energy. So, you may be in your head a lot. Again, that's what I was feeling like. How do you talk to yourself, right? How are you speaking to yourself? How are you calling things into existence? Because again, Spirit is saying here, your spirit medicine is about being gentle with yourself. So, some of you guys may be hard about what you're creating. Some of you guys may be very self-critical about what you're creating or how you're creating it or what does it look like if it's not perfect. I can't put this out there. Like, I came on here and I was just like, I don't even know what this looks like. It keeps messing up, but I'm still guided to do this reading regardless of my nature of wanting this background to look a certain way, right? Sometimes you just got to do it and hope that nobody notices how off it is. And you probably didn't notice until I said it. But either way, right? What can hold me back is if it wasn't perfect, aligned. If it didn't look the way I wanted it to, I'm going to keep messing with it. But if it doesn't look the way I want it to, right? Okay. And so am I going to stop doing the reading? No, I'm going to keep going, right? I'm not going to hold myself back because it's not perfect, right? And so what could you be holding yourself back from on this journey? Again, tree medicine. I am feeling for you guys very earth energy, even though you guys have air. You guys have a lot of earth energy. You guys are going on a journey. And look at that imagination. What the fucky fuck, you guys? I'm just saying. There's that creative energy again, right? I feel like some of you guys are in the cosmic egg. The cosmic egg can represent the womb, the void, the know nothing, where you're being rebirthed. You're kind of coming out and you're kind of rebirthing. If you notice, look at all the circular motion here. Right? I feel some of you guys have been in cycles, okay, and are breaking free from some of these cycles. But this new journey that you're embarking on, it's going to take your imagination to manifest the things that you want and desire. Yes, imagination. And although you may be like, okay, well, imagination is not real, it is. That's how we tune into spirit. Did you buy me something? What did you buy me?
Bacon cheeseburger and fries.
Shut the fuck up. Well, I'm about to eat, so I'm about to pause this.
And I got you a crushed orange pop.
Nice. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to pause this. So we're going to come back to my oracle. All right. Sorry, guys. I am going to have to pause because I can't let my food get cold. I didn't even know she ordered for me. But yes, we're going on this beautiful journey, okay? Imagination. Are you using your imagination? Thank you, Mommy. Mm-hmm. And we're using your imagination, right, okay, to tune into what you're creating. I do feel like some of you guys are going to be very anchored into earth energy. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be tuning into earth. And as you anchor into earth, as you ground yourself, I feel like that is where a lot of your creativity is going to start flowing to you. Non-stop. I feel like for some of you guys, it's going to be like a heavy download. I'm getting about 6 months for some of you guys to a year. It's going to be a non-stop. Whatever you're creating or whatever you're guided to do, whatever your ancestors are kind of pushing you into, I feel like it's going to be about 6 months to a year process to finish. But I do feel like this journey that you're embarking on is like your manifestation, of your imagination. I absolutely love that for you guys. And I shall return. All right, we're going to be looking at the oracle for kind of like, I call this like the map. So what is the compass for column 2? Yeah, they wanted to give you 4 cards. Pile 2. They're like, you took a little breaky poo, so now we're going to do that. Okay. Oh, you guys got right open too. Nice. All right, you guys. I love this. You guys have Ghostlands coming out first. This feels kind of icy cold. It does. Kind of give you like this frost feeling. Some of you guys may have been left out in the cold. Some of you guys may feel like you're left out in the cold. This kind of gives me like a lonely feeling. So some of you guys on this journey may be feeling very lonely. Some of you guys maybe have been feeling iced out from spirit, where again your ancestors are letting you know that your creativity is coming back online. Your passion is coming back online. Your connection is coming back online. But it does feel like some of you guys have been in this hibernation energy. Also, I'm just feeling very lonely. I'm feeling very lonely. Some of you guys may be even visiting the ancestral realm. That's kind of coming through with this card. But I do feel like some of you guys are feeling lonely. I feel like some of you guys feel like the clock is moving a little bit too fast for you. I just feel like you guys, I feel like it's been an uncolorful event time for you guys. And I feel like you guys are moving more into that color This is like black and white energy, you know, where things are very shadowy, dark, intense. Again, loneliness. I'm just keep coming back to this loneliness feeling, you guys, for pile 2. Lonely on the journey. Not feeling like you belong. A lot of you guys have taken hits, and so I feel like a lot of you guys pull back your energy, and I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying that you needed to do that. You need to kind of pull back your energy, kind of like regroup again, and kind of sit there. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've been cold to your, you know, when we look at cold, ice cold, you could have been cold to yourself, you know, cold to the words that you've said to yourself. You guys are encouragement. We have the giraffe medicine coming out. Your spirit, your ancestors are encouraging you. I feel grandmother energy, very much grandparent energy with pile 2 coming through, even mother energy for some. But I am feeling like later on in the generation, so great grandparents, I feel like they're encouraging you on this new journey, on this new pathway. Again, some of you guys are in this cosmic egg, right? Where it's kind of the void, the know nothing, you know, the space in between. And here you guys kind of have this energy of the, you know, the giraffe. Higher perspective. You think about the giraffe, their necks are so long, they go past the trees. And so I feel like, you know, when we have the giraffe medicine, it connects you to spirit, connects you to the ethers, to the spirit realm, your ancestral realm. They are encouraging you to, you know, kind of reach for the stars, to tune into your creative flow, okay? And then we have where you guys are making a choice. We have 2 pathways here. And this is that journey feeling, you know, again, a choice. I feel like for you guys, you have spirit opening here on one side, and then you kind of have this feeling of 3D. But I feel like they're both here. Let me put it this way. Some of us feel like we have a choice, and then our pathway is very different. The portal that you're walking through feels very much in alignment. It doesn't seem to matter if you chose this path or this path. It's whatever your heart is calling to you. What are you passionate about? What is inspiring you? Spirit is asking for you to make a decision, to take that step forward. Stop holding yourself back. Again, what are you telling yourself? What are the words that you're telling yourself, right? They're saying be gentle with yourself, loving yourself. You're get ready to start this new path journey. What are you manifesting? What are you creating? Start at the starting point. And all you got to do is walk and make a decision, right or left. And trust me, there is no right, there is no wrong way to get there, right? I love this card because when I look at this, I look at this, and I look at this. Not one is above the other. They're exactly in alignment. One door opens this one door opens this one. Your destination is still the same. Your ancestors are encouraging you to make your step forward, to come out of this ghost land, this shadowy energy. You have a choice that you can make. You can change. Again, you have the power. And then here's wide open. Ascension energy. When I see this, I see that you're wide open, ready to receive Spirit's messages and guidance. The ascension. You've made it up to the top of this mountain as you've gone through the ghost lands. As Spirit, as your ancestors are encouraging you to make this decision, you made it. Whatever decision you made, this is where you end up, right? On the top. Success, the mountain. Okay? Let's pull some tarot and just go a little bit deeper as soon as I find the tarot. I think Mom and Dad are here. Yeah. Okay. Tell them I'll be down in a minute. I have a surprise for you. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to get your cup. It's okay. Wow. Pile 1 and pile 2. There's the Magician. That's what it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Word up. Pile 2. Wow. You guys, I love this. Absolutely love this. You guys have the Ace of Swords, right? This is clarity. This is a different way of thinking, a different way of speaking, a new way of being, a new way of moving forward. And this is air element, which is air element, right? Okay. That's leading you on this beautiful journey with spirit. Or I say spirit in the sense of where even in the 3D, even this world, spirit still guides us along the way. But you have the Ace of Swords here, which is I love. There's the crown on top of here. Seasons are changing for you guys, right? So I feel like there's a change in seasons, a change in the way that you're thinking, a change in the way that you're speaking to yourself, and it's change in the way that you're manifesting, right? That choice energy. You have the Two of Swords in reverse. You made your choice. Oh, yeah. I just want you to know. You made your choice. Your choice is bringing you success. This King of Pentacles energy, your choice is bringing you success. Whatever your choice is, whatever that was, if that was moving away from a situation, a job, or whatever it is that your ancestors are telling you to honor yourself, right? That dear spirit medicine is telling you to honor yourself, right? Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So as you acknowledge your self-worth and grace, clarity definitely came in from spirit, clear communication from your ancestors. And you made your choice. The moon is something that's hidden. It's also intuition. It's also shadow energy. So a lot of things were revealed during this dark time for you guys. A lot of things were revealed maybe about self and awareness about how you thought about self, the self-reflection, okay? Things are clearing away. The sun and the moon are here, right? This duality of energy. So I feel like things were shifting for you. But there were much things that were unknown that were being revealed. And I don't feel like it was revealed in a good way. And I believe that set you on this new journey, this new pathway, right? And then you're coming into this energy of, you'll have to excuse the background noises. You're coming to this energy of where spirit is encouraging you to find balance, to find harmony. Some of you guys, this could have been dealing with a relationship. And the reason why I say that is because of just where it's placed at, right? Some of you guys could have been dealing with a new relationship, a relationship that was very much in harmony, and things may have been revealed to you guys. A lot of you guys, ancestor-wise, I do feel like, again, this is masculine and feminine energy. This is the integration of you, right? Encouraging you. Some of you guys are encouraged to go on a journey in a relationship. And the reason why I say that is because it comes right underneath encouragement, the journey, right? The air element. Some of you guys are manifesting a relationship, I feel. And I feel some of you guys have been lonely in the dark, in the shadow, moving through your own shadow work to begin to manifest love, a balancing love energy. For other of you guys, I feel this is very much related to that masculine and feminine energy that you're integrating within yourself, and you're encouraged to find the balance within yourself, right? To take control of your life, to take control of the things that you want. Some of you guys, I feel, with it being gentle with yourself, may have had issues within relationships that you're regretful of, right? But this is Two of Cups energy here is to me always like, a beautiful divine counterpart, beautiful masculine and feminine energies, two people who could be in love with each other, or two people who feel very deeply with each other, but it's the same cup. It's like the same energy of the cup. Some of you guys, I feel, are very much in healing mode, that you guys may be healing a lot of your health issues, okay? Standing more in your power with this lion energy. I'm again integrating the masculine and feminine, the flow of the water, the flow of the cups, and the flow of the fiery energy of the masculine, right? And then you guys are manifesting. I love this because the magician is here. The magician is about taking action. It literally is about action. And here you have where you need to make a choice, right? So what have you been manifesting? What have you been desiring? So, to me, I feel for pile 2, you manifested, and it doesn't matter what door you're going through. It could be for love, and it could be for spirit, it could be for integration. Whatever you manifested, whatever door you're walking through, right, is bringing you into full success. The King of Pentacles. This is all a lot of earth energy, you guys, right? I feel for you guys a lot of 3D earth energy, a lot of moving from the physical aspect or moving to the physical, building a stable foundation. Again, for those of you guys that are creating creating a legacy for some of you guys, leaving a legacy behind with this King of Pentacles. But this is success. This is money. This is stability. This is everything that you want, right? That you're manifesting and creating as you make it to that mountaintop. So you guys, some of you guys I feel can be getting a raise. Some of you guys can be getting a new promotion, moving up in promotion. I feel some of you guys may be getting a new job, and you may have had to make a decision. Some of you guys may have had to make a decision of a job in a different location or a move in a different location that can be dealing with a new stability, right? Some of you guys, and the reason why I say some of you guys, look at this, the Magician, love, stability. For some of you guys, I actually feel like you guys are manifesting both love and stability, and I feel like you guys are going to have it. I feel like you guys are meant to have both. Ultimate love, unconditional love, and stability. Your job, your what do you say, like you're at the top of your game. Some of you guys could be a CEO, an entrepreneur, a boss, owning your own business, whatever it is. That King of Pentacles brings in prosperity, money, stability, very grounded energy, right? And so this is earth, a lot of earth energy. So you guys may be earth signs, okay? Some of you guys could be cups, right? Fire signs, not a lot of fire signs, but I don't even really go with signs in that sense. I just go with the energy. So the energy of the cups, the energy of emotions, of love, the energy of stability, and bringing that in, the Magician. So some of you guys have been manifesting, wanting to manifest love in your career, okay? Some of you guys, that's what this is about, is love and career, all right? Yeah, so love and career. Sorry, guys. Love and career. I have a lot of background noise right now, so I'm going to try to finish up this readings, and then I'm just going to take a little break in between because it's just very loud. So I do apologize for that. If you guys can hear the noise, I do apologize. It's very loud in my house right now. So anyway, all right, so now we're going to take, so with all of that being said, I literally feel like you guys are definitely manifesting a more of a stability. And again, some of you guys I feel are manifesting both love and stability. And I feel like whatever decision, whatever you were in conflict that you need to make, you made your decision. And it led you to what it was that your heart desires. And that's because clarity did clarity did come in for you from spirit, from your ancestors. They gave you clarity, or they gave you that push, right? But you guys made this decision. And this, for some, after the full moon that we just had, may have helped you to have more clarity about what it was that you wanted. When we have the Two of Swords, we're in conflict. Like we don't see shit. We're in conflict. When I feel the Two of Swords in reverse, I feel like you have made your decision. Whatever you were manifesting, right? And again, this right underneath this door, you're manifesting what it was that you wanted, okay? And I feel like for some of you guys, it's two things, or it's love, it's stability, it's everything that you ever wanted in your life, right? And this doorway is leading you to just that. It doesn't matter what doorway you're walking through, it's leading you to that. And for others, I feel like you were manifesting how to be more stable and balanced within yourself, right? How to be more stable and balanced within yourself, how to create the life and the dreams that you want for your success. And I do, again, feel some of you guys are offered a promotion, offered to go to a move or a different location. I feel like some of you guys may have even been manifesting that, but I do feel like some of you guys are moving up in your job. And so again, with that Two of Swords, you made your decision. You manifested and you made your decision. Whatever that decision was, you made it. You're making it, right? Clearly, it's going to be a clear decision that you're making, okay? Very clear. What are the other cards I'm using? All right, what are blessings? Oh, nice. You guys, you got some energy. Okay. So we have, you guys, so I'm going to tell you guys, pile 2, the eclipse coming up next week is going to be very, very significant for you. I believe we have the eclipse on the 25th and the new moon energy the same night. you guys got 2 eclipse coming in. You have an eclipse in Aries and an eclipse in Gemini. Eclipse in the air energy and eclipse in fire energy, which is so crazy. Rise to the challenges as a new path opens. Again, some of you guys, this is bringing you into union with somebody, okay? Or this is a negotiation, like a contract negotiating that you're negotiating for, like a job, right? And this can be dealing around family or connection, right? Where you may be having to go to a new location, this job that's giving you this King of Pentacles, right? But you got to talk to your family about it first. You got to be like, I'm going to be moving to, 2,000 miles away, or I'm going to be moving, to this other state over, or to another city, right? But there is this element of pathways. If you look, 2 pathways. There's a lot of pathways that are here, okay, in your reading, pile 2. And so there's this pathway, there's the eclipse energy, and the eclipse to me is unknown. It's something that's going to be revealed. So for some of you guys that are still in this energy of the ghostland and have not moved into this other energy yet, the moon, after the eclipse energy, from the full moon to the eclipse, things are going to be revealed, truths are going to be revealed, as well as here, that's going to be revealed, or new things are going to come up. And then you have the eclipse in Aries, collaboration, okay? Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise, eclipse in energy. And you do have this collaboration energy, even with the cups energy. So if it was a new job you were moving into, it's going to be fulfilled with love and your passion and the things that you enjoy with the 2 of cups energy, okay? You have the eclipse in energy. This is a fire energy. Fire is about movement, right? It's about action. Collaboration is like that 3 of Wands, or 3 of Pentacles energy, where you're working with other people. But this is like boosting in your confidence. So something is coming where there's going to be people, your ancestors are coming in from the outside to help you, to boost your confidence, to help you make more connections with people. That are in more of your alignment, that are on more of your journey or your focus, right? But for some of you guys, I do feel like, some of you guys are getting a promotion, take that if it resonates, but I feel like some of you guys are getting offered something where you may have to move away, or you may have to negotiate your contract agreement, but it's bringing in the success. Again, this can just be dealing with work-related situations, or even relationship situations. Whatever it is bringing in more stability, a more stable foundation for you guys, okay? But there is this energy of collaboration. There's a lot of 2 deers, 2 people, right? More hands here. You got the 2 wolves here, the 2 dogs, right? There's a lot of doubles. So this, again, could be dealing with another party, your significant other. This can be dealing with family, children, any of those things. But I do feel like some of you guys are involved. And so your conversations or the things that are coming up are going to be dealing with other people that are in your life. But again, this Ace of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck, giving you the overall energy of clarity, communication, conviction, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, your mental status changing, of more of a positive energy. Again, the moon energy is very shadowy. It's very, shadow elements, but it does illuminate. Things are always revealed through this time. So I do feel like with this eclipse energy, there's a lot of things that are hidden from you. And I feel like after the 25th, things are going to be revealed. So even 25th, 27th, look at that. So from the 25th to the 27th of the month, I feel like there's going to be a lot of things revealed. And I feel like whatever this negotiation is, you're going to make your decision. And I feel like whatever decision is going to make is going to bring you what it is that you actually want: stability, love, and what you desire. Okay. So your people are saying to be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. All right. Oracle messages from Spirit. Wow. Wow. Oh, Archangel Raziel, my angel. Raziel brings in rainbows, just letting you guys know. Raziel also works with third eye chakras, Akashic, very much into wisdom and knowledge, and a lot of third eye, so visions. You guys are visionaries. I'm just going to say that. You guys are visionaries. You guys have the air element, so a lot of that mental energy, but in communication, again, that communication coming out for you guys, mental energy. Some of you guys motivational speakers, book writers, just you guys are creatives, but you guys are the visionaries, okay? I just want to say that with Raziel is coming out as your archangel in your message, you guys have vision. You guys are very connected to spirit. You guys are very connected to vision. So your ancestors have been giving you guys messages about, I would say, what is coming next. I actually believe your ancestors are giving you guys downloads about what is coming next. Wisdom, inspiration, Akashic records. Some of you guys, if you're able to, tap into that Akashic to see You know, whatever questions you have. But you guys got wisdom coming out and inspiration. Believe you guys have inspiration a few times in this reading, right? So something is going to inspire you. Something is going to move you, and it's coming out of your heart, right? It's something that you can feel within your soul. And look, the Akashic Records is open. She's got the scrolls. She's got the books here. Some of you guys are gaining wisdom or learning something new through this time, in this shadowy time. Again, I feel for some of you guys, whatever you're doing, you're keeping it close to your chest as well. Some of you guys are tapping into the Akash and may not even know you're tapping into the Akash, and it's where you're getting the wisdom and the knowledge from. So I do feel like a lot of you guys on this new journey, right, on this new pathway that you're walking, is going to bring in more of your creativity, more of your energy of what it is that you're supposed to be leaving your mark here, right? And I feel like for some of you guys, your Akashic record, your soul book, is opening up. The next step in your journey is letting you know what is coming, your future. So your Akasha can deal with your past, but it also deals with your future. For some of you guys, I feel this is future energy. I feel like a lot of you guys are not really in the past. I feel like a lot of you guys are letting go of the past, moving through it. I feel like you guys are going through the shadowy energy, the shadowy element, where you just feel like you're alone in this journey. Like you feel like you don't belong, you know. You maybe not feel like you belong here with the sun and the moon. Maybe some of you guys feel like you're from the moon, or you guys may be very associated with the moon energy, you know. But you guys are, you know, moving into this stability, you know, being open to receiving this ascension energy as well. For a lot of you guys, you're ascending, you're moving up. And your other spirit message, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Can't make this shit up. Pile 2. All right. Also want to notice 222s are very significant for you guys. You guys have had numerous of 2s in your reading. So with 22 being here, I'm going to go ahead and call out that 2222s are very, very, very significant in your reading. So if you do see 222s, this is your message from your ancestors to remind you of this new journey. Yes. Journey guide, travel, change in locations. Didn't I say that for some of you guys? Didn't I say that I saw you guys having to change locations, and some of you guys are talking to your spouses or your significant others or your children or whoever about it? Some of you guys are deciding on whether to take this job. Some of you guys are looking at just traveling. It could just be travel, right? Collaborating, connecting with people, you know, because you do have collaboration with the eclipse in Aries. So I feel like this is happening after the eclipse. And then this is like the air balloons. To me, this is ascension energy. You're moving up in vibration and frequency. I love this energy for you guys because I literally was feeling some of you guys are getting a new job. Some of you guys are getting promotion. Some of you guys got to travel. Some of you guys are going to have to go like 2,000 miles away, go across the world, go to another country. I don't know, right? But yeah, your ancestors are saying you guys got changes that are coming, okay? Air element, you know, this new journey is bringing you into this King of Pentacles, you guys. Be open to receiving again. If this is love, if this is a new job, if it's both. Some of you guys could be traveling for love. That 2 of Cups is here, right? You may have to negotiate how y'all working it out. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you got the 2 of Cups on one side. You got the King of Pentacles on the other side, right? And then you have a choice. It feels like there's a choice. Either I choose love or I choose this job. But the thing about it is, I don't feel like you are looking at it from a higher perspective. There's the giraffe medicine, right? And I feel like that's what the unveiling is going to be. Spirit is going to give you clear guidance on your move. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. Sorry, guys. Clear guidance on your move. Like, man, I'm telling you guys are getting some clear freaking guidance on your move. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Really, though. Clear guidance on your move. And then here at the bottom of the deck, this is where you guys are at. Inactivity, isolation, like I said, right? I feel like you guys were in the ghost lands. This is where you're at, emotional desert. Inactivity, you're feeling isolated, iced out. This could even be at work or within your relationship for that 2 of Cups, right? You may be wanting to connect with someone you got to travel to. And make a choice, you know. But even in the desert, there's still travel. In the desert, you still got to travel to the water. You still got to travel to that, right? But the desert is usually slow-moving energy. And so you do have this on the bottom, 11. 1111, I mean, 1 is 2 also, if you look at that in numerology, okay? So, yes, love it. Yeah, so some of you guys get a new job. And I feel like for some of you guys, you know, all you gotta do is talk to your partner about that traveling thing or your move. I don't think they're gonna be not as open to receiving. Okay, what is Ancestral message coming through? Tell me the truth, please. All right. Wow. There goes that earth energy again. I love this. Ground yourself. There you go again. Earth energy. Ground yourself. Okay. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So again, a lot of you guys are in this grassland feeling ungrounded, right? Feeling unbalanced. Things are not being revealed to you. You're feeling very stagnant, isolated, alone, even from Spirit. I was feeling for some of you guys even from Spirit. And this is talking about, again, getting grounded. That earth energy I keep feeling for you guys, okay? And then self-love. That's that dear medicine. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. And self-love is really, you guys, about honoring your heart's desire, living in your truth. Self-love is about honoring you. You know, yeah, you can pour into yourself. You can do all these amazing things. But what is it that you want? What makes you happy? Right? How do you see yourself as the amazing person that you are? How do you nurture yourself? How do you fill your cup? And the way that you fill your cup, some people will say, is to be selfish, but it's not selfish, it's self-love. You know, it's taking actions to support your body, mind, and your soul. What are they saying to you? What is your ancestors' messages telling you? How you can honor that, right? And for some of you guys, it's traveling. No, I'm joking. It's getting a new job, a new promotion. I'm just saying. And I feel like this is going to boost some of y'all's confidence, whatever it is. But first, one of the things that you have to do before you even get love or manifest the things you want is to start loving yourself, which means living in your truth, honoring yourself. As you are the magician, what do you want? What are you manifesting for yourself, right? And receive. We got that twice. You are kind and loving and who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is a natural law and order of the universe. Be open to receiving, Spirit says. Remember? That was your message coming out here with your oracle cards underneath the King of Pentacles. Be open to receiving love. Be open to receiving abundance. Be open to receiving guidance from Spirit, right? Be open. That's also going to help pour into you. Ground yourself. Really work on grounding your energies, okay? I feel like I'm missing a deck, but I'm not. I feel like I'm missing a deck, but I'm not. It's just because I broke up this reading so many times. And it wasn't purposeful. You know. Affirmation cards. Wow. Forgiveness. A crushed flower will still gives off a sweet scent. And for you guys, I feel forgiveness of self. Not forgiveness of others, but forgiveness of self. Whatever you feel that you've done that gives you that negative talk, this is about forgiving yourself. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Wow. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Sorry. That actually makes you more beautiful. Any masculines listening, even feminines listening, most feminines are usually more vulnerable, but masculines, what makes you beautiful and desirable is when you can be vulnerable, is when you can be tender. is when you can be open about your feelings and expressing your emotions. Same thing with feminine energy. I think men enjoy when we're authentically us, and they can sense some of our vulnerability. Not too much, where we're overly emotional, but I think they have a great appreciation for vulnerability. Any masculine men in here, let me know if I'm wrong. And release. Lighten your load. You are releasing. You are releasing. You are letting go of this shadow energy. But the shadowy energy that you went through, the ghostland, was to trigger you, was to help you see, right? What it was that you need to see about yourself. How amazing you are, how creative you are, how much your imagination probably runs wild. Some of you guys may be like really into the mental side. But your manifestation, the things that you're wanting and the things that you're manifesting for yourself, the things that you are creating for yourself and for your life, you are the magician. You are the magician. And again, for those of you guys that are getting promotions or offers, congratulations. Again, I see travel. And the traveling, again, may not have to do with jobs. It could just mean with that Two of Cups energy where you're wanting to go see someone or connect with someone that you're manifesting, that you love, that's your heart desire, that's going to bring in stability. Either way, I feel for some of you guys, if you're manifesting both, you're bringing in stability. If you're manifesting love and connection, that's going to bring in stability. If you're wanting to manifest just work and not love, that's bringing in stability, but it's going to bring in the passion of love. So it's just this beauty. You guys pile too. I absolutely enjoyed doing your reading. I'm sorry that there's been so many distractions and a lot of noises in the background, and it probably is longer than anticipated, but I just want to say I truly enjoyed tuning into the energy. I really cannot wait to see what the clarity is and what really does occur for you guys after the eclipse energy, and what decisions that you guys end up making, because I do feel like you're going to make the decision and it's coming in crystal clear for you. There will be no doubts about that journey. There will be no doubts about what your ancestors are guiding you to. There will be no doubts about that next move. And again, with the air element, I feel, again, some of you guys, whatever you're working on, do keep it close to your chest. I feel like saying that. I feel like you just need to keep it close until it's very much cultivated, or whatever you're doing, whatever you're manifesting, whatever, even if it's traveling, maybe not tell friends and family what you're doing, just kind of, so that it's just you. I just feel for some of you guys, you need to be in your own energy and frequency. Okay. There's a lot of things being revealed this month at this time for you guys coming in. It's supposed to be a timeless reading, but those of you guys coming in for October, definitely with the eclipse energy and the moon energy coming in, I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of revealing of the unknown, a lot of things that I feel like you're going to see how alone you truly are not. I feel like things are going to be very clear, and I feel like some of your own self-sabotaging is going to be very clear as well of, oh, I need to bring in self-love. I need to understand how beautiful I am. I need to forgive myself, ground myself. I need to release what I'm carrying, my load or other loads, to really cultivate my stability, my wants, my desires, right? The things that I truly desire. All right, pile 2, that's all I have for you guys today. Trust the process, trust the journey. Please feel free to click on the subscription if you have not liked and followed. It helps the algorithm as well as it lets me know. Feel free to add in feedback. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye now. I forgot to pull this last card for pile 2. Sorry about that. Earth magic. Wow. Wasn't I seeing so much earth energy for you guys? Look at that. You have, it feels like the green man in the tree, if you see him in the background. Nature, rituals, charms, earth magic. That's why I was feeling so much earth energy with you guys. Look at that. You guys got gnomes in the trees. I'm looking at all of this. Fairies. Oh yeah, you guys got a lot of earth spirit that's really working with you guys right now. Shrooms. Yeah, you guys have a lot of earth magic around you, which is why that King of Pentacles is there, because I do feel like a lot of you guys, this is 3D, and 3D is the physical. A lot of you guys are shifting your physical. Yeah. That is so freaking cool. Some of you guys are into rituals. you know, before you get started on your creative flow. I feel like that's really going to help you. Some of you guys need to get out into nature. I was seeing that with that nature is getting grounded, grounding your energy in. And some of you guys are using charms to assist you on creating as well. But I do feel like this earth magic here is signifying for a lot of you guys your connection to the ancestors, but your ancestrals that are really dealing with the earth magic energy. So these are feeling more of elementals, your spirit animals. So I feel like you guys, again, are my visionaries. You guys are like this, you know, you guys have vision. I feel like you guys are very much into the visionaries. Like you guys may see spirit animals. You guys may just be very much in tune to fairies, the elementals, you know, the other realms, gnomes, muses. Yeah, definitely muses. Some of you guys can even be a muse, a past life, or that's probably something that you guys may resonate with. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely here. You guys very much connected to earth magic, earth energy. So you guys utilize that energy for, you know, grounding your magic, as well as your, you know, your connection, you know, with self. Yeah, you guys definitely have some, yeah, you guys definitely, seriously, you got Raziel here, the journey, man, I'm telling you, that part got me. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. That was it. Bye. All right, pile 3, my last one of the day. I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, so October is all about developing thin, and you guys probably, if you guys listen to another pile, you help me regurgitate some of that same messages that develops in this month. So a lot of your gifts are coming online. Your connection with your ancestors are coming in. Connections through music, through, you know, animals, connections through scents, vibrations. You know, they're really trying to connect with all of us during this time. And again, I encourage Coco, if you guys missed the channeled portion of the reading, Coco is a good movie to watch to try to help you kind of understand how to honor your ancestors. And you can honor your ancestors by, you know, altering, putting up an altar, pictures, candles, their favorite foods or drinks, you know, calling them in. Again, there will be Ancestral Chant listed below. That's what I listen to every day. This is how I call in my own ancestors. Each morning while I'm drinking coffee, sitting outside, chatting with the birds, I do play this particular song or chant and call in my spirit team. I really sit and commune with the divine at this time, and just kind of take that 15-18 minutes to myself before I get up with the kids if I'm not rushing. Most of the time I'm usually not, but I usually put 20 minutes away before I have to do the domestic things with mothering. All right, so pile 3. So we're going to, I think this is a powerful light, I'm not sure. My niece had this awesome app, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually download the app, because I was making fun of myself, like, this is so sad. I buy all these beautiful stones and I don't really know what they are. I know this is mookaite, and I know this because it's one of my favorite stones is mookaite. And this mookaite, for me, anyone that's interested in this, is to me a full chakra stone. The color changed, so I bought it just like this, and mookaite actually absorbs your energy. It actually absorbs negative energy into the stone. So it actually started to crack, and the color actually started to change and shift. And so I had to do a lot of research to see if this actually happened, and it does with mookaite. And so I would lay this next to my bedside every night and sleep with it. And that's when I started to notice the changes of the coloring right here. But it is one of my favorite stones. I call it the full chakra stone because whatever chakra is out of balance, this really tunes into to that energy. So some will say it's a root or a solar or a sacral, but I have tuned into it, and it has been quite intense with all chakras. All right, so we're going to put your oracle to the side, and we're going to look at it a little bit later. Okay. And again, I believe this is the Apophyllite. I bought it initially. I know I bought it for astral traveling. So we'll see where Spirit is taking you guys right now. So we're going to check out your spirit animal guidance. What spirit animal is going to be significant coming in that's going to really connect you with your ancestor and your ancestor's guidance for pile number 3. And I love how they're giving me only one card for each of you guys. Oh, this must be why. I did say you guys were lighter, and I was feeling more of a lightness from you guys. I was feeling, again, more, I don't know, like I just felt with all the other piles, it wasn't a very big heaviness, but with you guys, it just felt more light. Like you guys were really kind of coming in out of the shadows, out of the dark, out of the burdens, kind of moving more into the flow of things. And your spirit animal is the sea turtle. Protection. And the protection is of the hardened shell, of course, because turtles do have this protective shroud and this protective nature to protect themselves. But they also are sea turtles, which means that they swim. And so there's that water element of emotions and flow, of kind of just moving into life's flow, flowing with life. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And so your ancestors are coming through with turtle medicine. Things may be moving slow, stagnant, not at the pace that you desire, not at the pace that you really want. But what they're saying is, and you guys have, went through the shadows, went through the obstacles and challenges, and now it's kind of like you guys are mastering the emotion, which is funny because I resonate with this so well. This was the pile that I chose. I forgot. And it's funny, I'm always end up choosing 3 for some reason. But be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. And so really surrendering into this now moment, into this now feeling, into what is occurring now in your life. And stagnation is not bad. And, rejection is a redirection, right? Things not working out for you, a job not coming through, a relationship not following through, move that you wanted is not coming through, right? The finances of things are not coming through. And that may have left you up in upheaval, and I'm hearing like distortion and static and energy wise, right? Where everything just kind of was like you were trying to force things to happen and you were resisting what spirit was trying to do, which was to just bring you into this flow. So I feel like a lot of you guys are fully like surrendering. Like I said, like I feel like you guys are literally like lighter, right? Like you have lightened your load by surrendering. You've lightened your load by just being in the flow. You've lightened your load by trusting your path to unfold when it's supposed to, like divine timing with this group. I feel like you guys are very in tune to divine timing, very in tune to moving through your emotions, honoring your emotions as they come, really getting back into your center a little bit faster, knowing that you have everything that you need at your disposal. You're the magician. You kind of have all the tools at your element as you're moving through this time. And you're just understanding right now that there may be protection from the divine right now, why you can't move forward the way you want to. Maybe something is not ready yet. Maybe something is supposed to come naturally, right? And so I feel like this is divine protection for some of you guys really coming in. And I do feel like some of you guys are just learning how to protect yourself, your energy, your essence. You're not allowing everyone to have access to you, right? And so you're finding your life's flow right now. So I feel like for you guys, for the next month, I feel, you guys are really just going to be in this flow energy. And I feel like everything is going to kind of unfold naturally for you guys. Like the divine is just going to finally like reveal whatever it is that you've been wanting or whatever's been hidden from you, like your path, right? And so I do feel that you guys are in surrendering. And if you're not, I feel like this is just a clear message, or you're moving into that vibration of surrendering. I feel like you will be moving into that vibration of surrendering, of just allowing the flow to occur for you. Absolutely love that message for you guys. And it just, like I said, the feeling of just this pile was just very light energy, very light in frequency, just very light, just not heavy. Like finally, there's just this release of this load. Like, you know what? I'm just releasing. I'm not going to resist anymore. I may want all of these things to happen, this new job, this new thing. And you know what? It'll happen when it's time, right? Or it'll happen when it's ready, or I'll have the path or the clearing or the guidance, the go-to coming in. And so your ancestors may be bringing in a lot of turtle medicine for you. So you may start seeing turtle medicine. You may start seeing images. You may start seeing actual turtles, and so just be lookout for that turtle medicine to remind you that right now you're just supposed to be in the flow of things, All right. What else is the medicine called? Oh, Wow. Okay. Nice. So the ancestor medicine that's coming in for you guys is, the first card out is you're retreating. Yeah. Guarding yourself, protecting yourself, pulling away, right? In that stagnant energy. But retreat, you're in the flow. Like you're not resisting the non-movement that is happening or what spirit is trying to tell you, right? I feel like, and so for some of you guys, you may be in this cave, you know, and this cave brings in rest. When you think of the bear, or you think of, you know, going into this dark cave, it's usually to rest. You're not really going in this cave to seek an adventure. It's not looking very adventurous, right? It does look like you're retreating. You're pulling back. You're pulling back your energy. For those of you guys that are working through moving into more of the surrendering, right? You're pulling back your energy. You're getting into more of that protective mode. You're discerning the people that are around you, or the situations that are around you that are occurring that are taking away from your energy. You're tired of fighting with spirit, right? That's kind of the feeling. I feel like you're tired of fighting with spirit, you know, of what it is that you're wanting, that you see or know the changes that are supposed to occur, but, you know, it's not occurring when you want it to. So it's like you're retreating, you're finally surrendering, you're finally letting go into the sanctuary of yourself, into the sanctuary of your home, of you, right? Of the inner you, okay? You have restoration. Feathers. Oh, for some of you guys are receiving feathers from spirit. Your ancestors are leaving you feathers around, bird feathers for some. I'm seeing black, white, gray, and brown feathers, owl feathers especially, and some that are in the areas of where hawks are coming through. Also, hawk feathers are coming through, so do be on the lookout for feathers. And some of you guys, I feel, are going to be receiving angel feathers within your home, which is another spirit message. As you know that you're kind of moving into alignment. And those of us that don't feel bad. I used to be like, I'm not getting a feather, or maybe I'm not. Does not matter. You know, some people just get feathers, and other of us, you know, we get other messages in other ways and other type of feathers, okay? But there's restoration. So we do have retreat, and that's bringing in restoration, this renewal energy, right? This, you know, again, divine timing, I'm feeling, is at play for a lot of us that chose this pile. So even though it may be stagnant, not moving, finally finding the flow, finally releasing, finally surrendering, finally saying, okay, I'm trusting in divine timing. I'm trusting in whatever's occurring. And right now I'm guided to rest. I'm guided to pull away. I'm guided to go into sanctuary. I'm guided to go into solitude. I'm guided to go into hibernation right now so that I can have my rest and I can have my restoration. So I'm coming out anew, right? I'm going to leave that right there, because if I play with it, it's going to fall and it's going to get on my nerves. All right, and then we have the stone people. So, you know, one of the things, if you've ever been to mountains, which, you know, you can see faces, stone people in the rocks, in the trees, in the trunks, okay? There's a knowing that's here. There's definitely a knowing that's here, all right, for some of you guys. And so this is about claircognizant for a lot of you guys, trusting in your gut feeling, trusting in the knowing of what you're supposed to be doing right now, of resting, of retreating, of reflecting, and for a lot of you, connecting to your ancestors. And some of you guys, I feel, are getting clear guidance and knowing. You know, this reminds me of like Grandmother Willow and the Pocahontas, the way that she looks right here, that wise old lady that talked out of the tree, if any of you guys watch Pocahontas. And then you have, so yeah, definitely the stone people that's here. Definitely wisdom coming in. A lot of wisdom, I feel, is definitely coming in for a lot of you. And so a lot of clairgnosis of the next move. So I feel grounding, getting into nature is a lot of what your ancestors are wanting to guide you into. trusting in your clear knowing, your gut feeling that's coming through. And this, I feel, is really dealing with people discerning what you're supposed to do. Some of you guys know you're supposed to be retreating. Some of you guys know you're supposed to be taking a break. Some of you guys know you're supposed to be resting. Some of you guys know that it's all about divine timing and just trusting in that time, right? Trusting where the flow of life is taking you and not resisting the flow and changes. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the map. I call this the compass. Where are your ancestors wanting you to guide you? So we're just looking at your ancestors. What are the messages that your ancestors want to get for pile 3? What are the messages for pile 3 from your ancestors? Cards, please. I was like, 3 cards, please. And I saw 1, 2, 3. And then one more popped out at the end, and I was like, okay, well, there goes that 4th one. Oh, all of you guys, literally, all of you guys have gotten the ascension card here. Wow. I mean, that's all I can kind of say in that flow of energy. It's just really interesting how that really came through. Yeah, so funny. All right, sorry, I'm looking at the cards really quick. So the first card out is, again, that earth energy, the mountain, like the mountain men, like the stone people, okay? What I love about this is the light is illuminated on this mountain, right? Wisdom is coming in. You guys definitely went through a lot of shadow work. I feel like the other 2 groups were still moving through the shadows, starting in the shadows. You guys, I feel, have already moved through the shadows. The light shined down and illuminated a lot of the things that you need to work through. You climbed that mountaintop, right? You've reached the mountaintop. And now it's an understanding of your next move. And so it's like I said, you guys are really connected to understanding divine timing, having patience, going with the flow, not resisting anymore. When we're in the shadows, when we're in the depths of things, we're resisting. We are resisting the emotions that we're feeling. We are resisting the things that we want to happen. We are in resisting. Even though we may feel like we're surrendering, most of us are resisting, okay, the spirit guidance, right? We're resisting the flow. We're resisting the break that Spirit is trying to give us. We're resisting the changes that Spirit is bringing us. There's a resisting that usually comes in when we're in the shadows, when we're in, the trenches, right? Trying to dig a way out, trying to find the light in the shadows of our minds, of our situations. And so here it's like you guys made it to the mountaintop. You guys have been illuminated. You guys have went through the struggles and obstacles, and you understand now, oh, okay, now I have to surrender. Because I cannot change my external situation. I cannot make that job come any faster no matter how many I'm trying to manifest, right? I cannot make this move come the way that I want it to. I cannot make the money come in the way that I am desiring for it. I cannot have that relationship that my heart desires, right? It's not happening. There's something that's always standing in the way of that. But you made it through the mountain. So whatever was standing in the way of those things, you made it to the top. And now you're like, okay, now I have to surrender, right? Now I just have to allow the flow to occur, because the path is going to become clear in the surrendering, in the retreat, in your restoration, right? In your connection to earth energy. The stone people are really coming through. You got the stone people here, and then you have the mountain, right? You got the mountain man. So you definitely have ancestors coming through. So you may notice, if you live in the mountain areas, or you live in a place where you see these things, you may start seeing faces, right? Me and my little brother, we go through this place, and I forget what he has his name for it, but he showed me the mountain man. And I've driven through this place all the time, and he showed me the mouth, the nose, the eyes, everything. And when you drive, you literally see a man, right?
It's unbelievably crazy. And it's so funny because, he's not on like the spiritual path journey like this, but he is very in tune to the stone people. He always sees faces in the mountains, right? He can't unsee that because they do exist. These are definitely, so some of you guys are connected to your ancestors that are stone people. There's memories, again, in the water, in the rocks, in the mountains that have been here for ancient times. It holds memory, right? It does, right? Water holds memory and frequency, okay? So the next card is the Field of Dreams. I love this because, like I said, it's like you're illuminated right now, right? You are illuminated. You are seeing things clearly. And here the Field of Dreams is like all the things that you want to manifest it, right? The eggs are hatching, there's transformation, the things that you're wanting, the things that you've been dreaming about, the things that you have been desiring, that move, that job, that relationship, that circumstance, whatever it is, it's here, right? And it's just waiting. Divine timing. That's just how this reading is like literally for me, divine timing for you guys. Number 3, okay? But yeah, I'm just looking at the card. It's like the heart shaped here as well. You have this beautiful moon that's like speckling down, and it's sunny outside, so the sun is shining somewhere, right? It's kind of that eclipse energy feeling with the sun and the moon out at the same time, So this could be around the eclipse that you start to really feel the shift within your manifestations, the things that you're wanting and desiring, feeling these eggs beginning to hatch open, your desires beginning to ready to hatch open, the things that you're wanting to come to you. Not that you're seeking it or working for it, but that you actually, it's coming to you. You're manifesting it. And you're coming back to life. You're finding more joy, right? Your ancestors want you to find joy and dance, right? I know I've been dancing. This is my major thing. It's been really healing to move, and it's really even removes stuck energy. But I've been singing and dancing, and it really, I don't know how to explain it, but it does bring you in this focus of life, brings you back to life, brings some enjoyment in, when you're shaking your rump, even though, some of us are old and our bones hurt and our booties don't shake the way it used to. And I'm certainly do not get down like I used to. I don't even think I got down very much when I was young, but definitely now it's not the same. Okay. I'll be doing old lady moves, but there's that golden butterfly at your feet, right? You're getting more grounded. Again, you've gone through the shadows. This is how I feel. You guys have gone through the shadows. And even though right now Spirit is saying, okay, you've gone through the shadows, you're like, okay, I'm ready to move. Spirit is saying it's not time. It is not time to move yet. It's time to go with the flow of life. It is time to connect to yourself, to your inner wisdom, and allow what you have cultivated, what you have grown, what you have desired, what you have built to manifest into its full, into its fullness. But you are kind of in this waiting time for your eggs to hatch. And I feel like they're going to hatch, one by one. You're going to start to just see this level of changes happening. And then here coming to life, right? You're coming back into life. You're coming back into, who you were, or not who you were. This is like rebirthing for a lot of you guys, divine timing of when things are changing. So I feel like, you are uncovering who you truly are, right? Some of you guys are tuning into your energy, your own magical gifts or powers, your energy healing, your transformation, the transformation that's happening within your external world, beginning to happen within your external world as you start to come back into life, as you find gratitude and the joy within the moment of things, going with the flow, not resisting, surrendering, fully trusting that things are always working out for you, right? That Abraham Hicks, everything is always working out for me. And I say that when I'm upset or I'm in traffic and I'm running late and I'm like needing the universe to move these cars in this traffic, and I'll be like, everything is always working out for me. The universe is always working for me. And next thing I know, that traffic will begin to move, and that appointment that I think that I'm going to be late for, I am not, right? And the last card out, like pile 1 and pile 2, is wide open. And to me, this is the ascension card. To me, it is the ascension card and being open to receive guidance from spirit, open to receive your abundance, open to receive your harmony, open to receive love, open to receive whatever spirit is having for you. But for you, it's your manifestation that you're needing to be open to receive, okay? You do have messages coming in from spirit. You do have clear communication with your ancestors, the stone people. And again, you have a lot of mountain energy. So I do feel like there's a lot of earth energy that is really connecting you. So I feel like you guys, maybe even earth guides for some of you guys that are here to guide those collective, but more with earth energy, like the shamanic side of things. Yeah, so you're wide open to receive. So as you start to come back online, as you start to, in that surrendering the flow, because this is where I feel like you guys are heading to, or if you guys have not, or you guys are not here yet, this is where you guys are heading to. I definitely feel like this is bringing you back to life. This surrendering, being in the cave and being in sanctuary that you thought would take away your grit, I feel for some of you guys, or your passion or your focus, it actually is helping you to heal and bring back in your focus. And then you're ready to receive what you deserve, what the divine has been wanting to give you, which is your manifestation, your dreams, your field of dreams. It's not 1, 2, or 3. It's like for you guys, for this pile, I feel like you guys have done so much shadow work already that for you guys, it's like now it's just time to receive your gifts. It's time to surrender in the resistance of everything that you're fighting against, everything that you think that needs to change, everything that you think that needs to be right now in this moment. And Spirit is saying, no, no, no. You just need to relax, yo. You need to relax. You just need to wait. I got you, girl. I got you. Let me not say girl. I just got you, right? I got you. Spirit is saying, I got you. Your ancestors saying, I got you. Good things are coming. You're going to just be open to receive, okay? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is going a little bit deeper. For my last pile of the day, you guys definitely are, I just feel like a lot lighter. You guys have done so much work already. I just feel like you guys are just in this moment of, I want to move. Like, I want to put all this content out, right? And I have a list that Spirit gave me all the things I'm supposed to do. But I still have the guidance, and I still pull the cards. I have to rest. That this is my rest time. This still is my solitude time. So I feel like me picking this pile is like me also talking to myself at the same time as well. Because I tell you guys, like, I play this game where I pick the pile and I don't see what it is all about. So I'm actually really interested. But, it feels like I'm talking to myself, but also I know I'm talking to you guys at the same time. But that's the energy. It's like, I feel good. I feel better. I feel grounded. I feel centered. I feel like a lot of things are very clear and things are very illuminated, and I'm letting go of the resisting and the fighting, and I'm literally just surrendering into whatever this is, whatever is going on in my life right now. I'm just surrendering because I do know good things are coming. I do know the things that I'm manifesting. I can feel the shift internally, that things are really changing, right? But it's internal that's happening first. I'm coming back to life. Slowly but surely, I'm coming back, right? And I'm open to receiving. And I say this in the morning as well with God, I'm ready for you to pursue me. Every day, God, I'm ready for you to pursue me. I'm wide open to receiving your love and your abundance. And so, you have these, you guys have done a lot of work. You guys are very connected to, I feel a lot of you guys are very shamanic, have a lot of shamanic gifts. Yep. Oh, this. Oh, didn't I say for you guys? Oh my gosh, didn't I say? Didn't I say? Oh, sorry, you guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys definitely have definitely come through some challenges.
Some of you guys, some mental challenges. You guys could have had like a mental crisis. And I'm not saying that in light, I'm saying that where it could have been really like, it was a lot of that mental energy, self-sabotaging energy, stress energy. Some of you guys could have just been very hurt, like someone stabbed you in the back. A lot of dishonesty, I feel, was surrounding you guys. A lot of in your head, disbelief, self-sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging ways of thinking. Again, stresses, things that would keep you guys up late at night. You know, and for some, not being able to break free. I feel like this Eight of Swords is literally not the Eight of Swords. That's the mental energy. I feel like whatever happened here, like some of you guys could have went through a heartbreak. Some of you guys could have went through a breakup. Some of you guys or have been ending a cycle, right? And it has been very hard and challenging, but you have not been able to move on. And what I mean by moving on is like, say like you broke up, but you can't move out, you can't move. Neither one of you guys can leave, but you guys are stuck living in the same place, and it's been challenging, right? Some of you guys are at a job that you can't leave because you're waiting for that next job to come in, and you got a family that you got to support, and you got to make sure that you got your plan B back up. So that's causing you a level of stress, right? I feel with this Eight of Swords, usually this Eight of Swords is not seeing something straight. You're tied up, you know, and you're not seeing that you can literally break free from the ropes. You can literally just walk out of the sword energy. But I'm actually feeling with this energy that no, that this is very much a restriction. This is an external restriction, that it is something that is restricting pile 3 from moving forward, because you have the cave, you have restoration, right? That's here. And you have the sea turtle where there's not a lot of movement right now. So for you guys, it's been causing you a great deal of stress. And for some of you guys, you've been in your head thinking, okay, well, you know, there's something wrong, or this is not supposed to happen, or doubting yourself, but that's not the case. You're supposed to be in this situations. There's maybe some lessons. There's maybe not time yet. Something hasn't opened for you that's going to bring you everything that you're desiring and needing, right? So it's like, you know, you're waiting for that job, but it's the right job. And Spirit is saying you're going to all these jobs and you're not getting that job because the right job is going to come. But you're trying to jump the gun. You're resisting, right? You were resisting in the past. You were trying to force jobs to happen and getting frustrated over that. Well, the right job is going to come. And so now you're in the surrendering. Now you let go. Okay, you know what? The right job is going to come is what you're saying, right? The relationship, the move, whatever it is that you're stuck on, whatever it is that you're stuck in, it's just not time yet. It still needs time for Spirit to formulate for you, okay? So I feel like there's signs that are coming in and letting you know, but you may have been ignoring those signs, right? But this is causing you it was causing you a level of stress, and I feel like you finally understood what it was that was Spirit was giving you. Let go, right? That's what you needed. You needed to let go. It was like, oh, okay, I just need to let go. Because you had the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune to me is the Wheel of Fate. It's destiny. And everyone's will changes, because when you look at the medicine wheel, it changes, right? Definitely my shamanic pile, because I'm talking on the shamanic level. Your will changes, and it has to change to find the balance, right? So you have maybe 6 months where everything is working great, everything is smooth, and then you have another 6 months where everything turns to shit. You got to balance. There's a balancing that takes place, dark and light. You got to balance that, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, pile 3. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is changing now, right? So you may have been going through obstacles and challenges and struggles and all of those things, and finally you start to surrender. And as you surrender, your will begin to change. You finally begin to release, right? So the financial burdens that you're facing, the non-job, the non-action, the non-movement, it's changing again. You're still in the stagnation period. You're in the in-between of like your wishes fulfilled. The King of Cups coming out is beautiful energy with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, listen, you guys, listen. Beautiful pile of energy. I just feel lightness. This is love, abundance, emotional, mastering your emotions, right? And this King of Cups energy, the depths of your emotions, the depths of your soul. And that's why you had to go through the stagnation. That's why you had to go through all of these obstacles and challenges, because it's this energy of fulfillment. But you had to get there internally. You had to release and resist the resisting that you was taking place to come into this beautiful energy of mastering your emotions, of not allowing your emotions to master you, right? Understanding that your manifestations are coming because you desire them, because you know you deserve them, because you know that you have earned it. The home, the family, the love, the stability, whatever it is, you earn that. Your will is changing, your will is turning. And as you break free, this is the joy card. This is the having fun card. This is the party card, right? Look at her. She's partying. She's getting ready to go party. Whoop, whoop. Got that sacral chakra going. Her womb is being activated. That feminine energy is dancing, feeling confident, coming back online, coming back to life. This Page of Wands is talking about the page of coming back to life, finding more joy in the now moment, in the bliss, because you let it go. You surrendered. I can't change my external situation. I can't change certain things, but I can change how I'm allowing it to affect me. I can change how I'm allowing it to affect me, and I refuse to allow it to affect me. So your ancestors are so proud of you, right? And look at this. You know what you're receiving? Do you know what you're receiving? Pile 3. Sorry. Do you know what you're receiving? This. Ultimate wishes fulfilled. I'm so sorry, but whatever this is, if this for some of you guys is about a relationship or love, right? Because we have cups energy here. This is about your wishes, your family, your love, your, like, whether or not you got some kids going on and y'all share some kids or whatever the case scenario is. For some of you guys, this is about ultimate sacred love, right? You're coming back to life. And when you come back to life, what you're manifesting, if that's love, if that's joy, if that's a connection, if that's marriage or whatever, bliss, right? You're opening to receive love, ultimate happiness, ultimate joy, ultimate wishes fulfilled. The 10 of Cups, you guys, your will is turning from whatever the fuckery you were going through to the 10 of Cups. Man, pile 3. I'm so happy we chose this shit. This gives, y'all don't even understand. This gives me so much hope. Okay. The 10 of Swords, that's, you know, overall the energy that you're moving from, that you're in, is this 10 of Swords energy, right? But your ancestors, this is why you're resting. This is why you're retreating. This is why you're pulling your energy back, right? Whatever this ending of the cycle is, whether this is your ending, whatever this is for you, the ending of the cycle, the ending of this mental anguish, the ending of this restriction, this restricted energy, your will is finally changing. You have the King of Cups here, which is wishes fulfilled, love, unconditional love around you, unconditional love of people, unconditional love in your life, joy, having fun again, enjoying yourself, coming back to life. And as you do that, the universe is gifting you. The universe is gifting you your field of dreams. The universe is gifting you, you guys, your field of dreams. This is what you're manifesting. Whatever you are manifesting here, whatever you are creating, whatever it is that you have wanted, whatever you have worked hard for, you're getting gifted. This is your gift. Right? This is why the 4th card went to come out. This was the 4th card. And I was like, okay, well, every pile has gotten that same card. But the funny thing is with you guys, like, you know, everyone's getting something good, right? But with you guys, what you have been working so hard for, your field of dreams, we're talking about, this is a lot. You guys have the 10 of Cups. A lot of shit is coming to you guys that you guys want. Doors opening, jobs, just, man. You guys have so much beautiful blessings that are getting ready to come into your life. Just hold on, okay? Like, just hold on. You know, man, this is such a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for pile 3. Like, for reals. I mean, man, you know, like, I almost want to cry because it's just so beautiful. I mean, you just see the story in front of you, that 10 of Swords energy, that horrible stuff that going through, right? Climbing the mountain, that huge mountain, the obstacle and challenges, and the illumination that's coming, right? Finally, this blindfold, or finally this thing, this restriction
the illumination of how you can remove the restriction, right? I can't change my circumstances, but I can change how it's going to affect me. And the illumination that takes place in that of what it is that you need to do, surrendering, going with the flow, letting go, pulling your energy back, protecting yourself, going into retreating away, kind of going into that solitude move so that you can restore your soul, connecting with your ancestors, right? Removing, you're at the end of the cycle. So I don't even feel like this is a heartbreak for you guys. I feel like whatever this is, it could have been the way you were thinking about things, the way that you were thinking, like, I can't move, I can't get this job. Now you're just understanding, I'll get it when it's time. The right job is going to, you're changing the way that you're calling things in, right? Divine timing. It's going to happen on divine timing. The universe is always working for me. I'm living in abundance, right? I have prosperity flowing to me all the time. Money is always coming to me. I have the love that I desire. Whatever it is, you're calling it in and you're getting it. Dudes, you're getting it. Man, this is so cool. I'm just telling you. All right, let me go ahead. All right, let's see. And what blessings are coming in for pile 3? Okay, that is a lot of cards. Let's try this again. Okay, maybe not. All right. How's it? Sticky. All right, so we have Scorpio moon coming out. We have the moon in Scorpio. Transformation. A change in your emotional life. That is exactly what is occurring. You are mastering your emotions. So there is a huge change. Moon in Scorpio. Did we just have the moon in Scorpio? No, we have the moon in Aries, I think, right? What season is this? I don't even know. It's Libra. We're in Libra season. Scorpio's coming up, I think, right? Yeah. So either way, we do have an eclipse energy coming up next Monday, I think. I think we have the eclipse and the new moon. But we have the moon in Scorpio, so transformation is definitely occurring. I do feel like this is from the full moon to the full moon energy. A change in your emotional life, so you are mastering your emotions. That is actually what is changing and occurring for you. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, right? So, again, I feel like that transformation energy is coming in your retreat time. So I feel like it's going to be a very short time of this transformation, but I feel like everything has already been illuminated for you. And I just feel like, you're just moving into this energy of retreat, of flow, of allowing things to kind of happen. And you're going to see how you've been speaking things into existence. And I feel like you're going to start speaking, noticing that you're changing the way you speak, noticing the way you call, talking about how the universe is working for you, conspiring with the universe instead of resisting. Right? I feel like there's definitely some level of resisting. All right. And then here we have reevaluation. We have the eclipse in Libra, you guys. So this is the eclipse energy. Again, we have the eclipse coming up. So for you guys, like pile 2, the eclipse is going to be very significant for you. Reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Libra is all about the justice card. It's all about bringing fairness. It's all about bringing in righting the wrong. Right, so there could be some wrong that's righted with this 10 of Swords here. If you had some pain or an ending or a breakup with someone and it's fallen, and actually put it on the King of Cups, which is interesting. I just noticed that, but I did put it on the King of Cups. So somebody could have kind of like, you could have ended something, and somebody's coming in to right the wrong, right? But there's a reevaluation in your relationships, justice and fair play. So I do feel like if there was something that was done to you, and this can be even with legal matters, if any of you guys were dealing with some legalities or anything like that, I feel like that would be in your favor. I feel like justice is going to be served. So there's going to be a rebalancing, like a recalibration of something, even if this is with karma or with spirit. I feel like you guys are going to have definitely... I definitely feel like you guys are going to have a recalibration with balance. There's going to be more balancing even within your relationships or relationship within self, okay? And then you have eclipse in Taurus. So another eclipse card coming out for you guys, a change of heart. And then reevaluation again. And oh, look, sunflowers. I think sunflowers are very, very positive for romance, for like relationships energy. Possibly. So some of you guys can be mastering your emotions. Like if you, like for some of you had a negative way of thinking, because we got the sword energy here. Some of you guys are like self-sabotaging your thoughts and stuff or whatever.
that may change the way that you, because it's revealing, right? So that may change, that transformation may change like your energy or your the way that you speak, right? The way that you're speaking things into existence, or that person or relationship. But there's definitely something here about a reevaluation. So there may be even somebody coming in that wants to, that has a change of heart with you, that's giving you this 10 of Cups energy, or for some of you guys, this can just be, how you perceive love. Your 10 of Cups here. I mean, you guys got the 10 of Cups. I fucking love that shit. I mean, like, word sorry. Y'all got the 10 of Cups. It's just absolutely beautiful when we get the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. So some of you guys, again, this could be dealing around relationships where there could have been a breakup or an ending, and there's a transformation that's occurring within that. And, you may have a change of heart. Definitely whatever is going to happen, whatever decision or reevaluation is taking place, it's definitely bringing in ultimate wishes fulfilled for pile 3, okay? For other of you guys, there's a transformation. Again, could be dealing with legal matters or just righting the wrong. Again, your internal foundation being balanced and recalibrated. And this brings in like more self-awareness of how you bring in more of that self-love to yourself, right? There's definitely something about mastering your emotions and love for yourself, okay? All right. What am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Nope, got that. Okay. All right. Some of you guys may resonate with pile 2. I'm just going to say that. Some of you guys got some of the same cards. All right, so I feel like here there is that confusion energy, many choices, uncertainty, past, known, unknown, future. Okay, what do we have here for your oracle messages? Perhaps and maybe. So yeah, that's makes sense for the 2 evaluation cards for the eclipse. So during the eclipse energy, some of you guys may be reevaluating definitely something that could be dealing with that change of heart energy, okay? There could be some sort of transformation that's occurring within you that brings in some level of awareness. But here we have, you've been going through confusion, and that's that 8 of Swords energy as well. That restriction, many choices, some uncertainty, brings me more of that 7 of Swords energy. But again, we have, the 8 of Swords here, and transformation. So there's definitely transformation. Again, there's definitely that clarity coming in. Wow, I was talking about clarity. Look at that. Wisdom of the Magi. Yes. Mental clarity coming in. I just said that. And I do feel like for some of you guys, there's clarity coming in through maybe a communication or some sort of communication with others with this energy. I just feel like there may be somebody else involved in this that needs to come in and have, like, I feel like this is a mutual communication type of thing. But I do feel like for most of you guys coming in, your third eye is being activated, and mental clarity, that crystal ball orb right here is here. I definitely feel like, again, there's mental clarity coming in. There's definitely, an awareness and understanding with the mountain, right? When you reach that mountain, if you already reached the mountain, you've already been illuminated through that confusion of maybe, the next step or where you're supposed to go or how you're supposed to go. It's that retreat, it's that cave, it's that surrendering, right? It's the restoration. Everything becomes clear. And you did get, as you restore, right, there's going to be mental clarity. And look at this journey guide. Wow. Travel, change in location. So for those of you guys that were looking for the location, the change, the move that I kept emphasizing, the promotion, the relationship, whatever it is that 10 of Cups is bringing you, you may have to travel for that 10 of Cups. So it may be that you're traveling to a new job that's bringing that fulfillment. You may be traveling to see the person that you love or desire with this really voucher change of heart. You may be having to move somewhere. Again, remember what I was saying, that the divine is working in your favor, right? The divine is working behind the scenes for you. And so for those of you guys that were trying to resist and not understand why you couldn't get to your future, why you are stuck in the past, why you're in the standstill situation, right? Why nothing is moving. And then that clarity sets in, you understand, you release, you surrender, you trust in the divine, in divine timing. And when you do that, here's where your 10 of Cups opens up. So some of you guys are traveling. Some of you guys are changing your location from your jobs. Again, getting that job. Some of you guys are getting that job. Some of you guys are moving away. Some of you guys are moving across states. Some of you guys are moving to a new location. For some of you guys, but there is major changes coming, and that's through that transformation energy. Oh, that's my daughter. Transformation energy. Alrighty. And so now we're going to look at what our spirit's messages from the other side. I'm loving pile 3, by the way. I loved pile 2. Not so, okay, I don't want you guys to think I don't love all the piles. I love all the piles that I do. But there's just some things that are like, oh, I can't wait to see how pile 2. All right, pile 3, messages. I love this. All right, so first card out is you are not alone. Your ancestors, and this could be mother in spirit, grandmother in spirit, feminine spirit. We are here for you. We never left. Through all of the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk beside you. They walk beside you. They want you to know you're not alone, and you're not able to feel them because you're in this confusion energy, or because you're still, for some, still climbing that mountaintop to that illumination. I feel like most of you guys have already climbed that mountain. And yeah, I definitely feel like some of you guys have already kind of casted that mountain. And, kind of did that. All right, so we have strength coming out. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So they want you to know, again, that there's strength coming from your ancestors, right? And to remind you that you are strong and that you make it through, and there is confidence coming for you, right? Okay. And last one is this beautiful, 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 beautiful card. Be proud. Look at the peacock feathers. All that green, healing, love. You have cups here that's representing love and emotions. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cry. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Oh yeah, be proud of yourself, you guys. That 10 of Cups energy that's coming in for you. What you guys have manifested, what you guys have created, what you guys have cultivated is coming, right? Some of you guys wanted to travel or go on a vacation. I know I have. Shit. I try to manifest that all the time. All the time. My niece is headed back to Ohio. And she was trying to manifest how I can get there. So it's just so cute. I was like, I love you, girl. She says, I'm just going to stuff you in my goddamn suitcase and take you with me, auntie. I was like, I only wish, my dear, I only wish. But I'm going to miss her. She's my biggest helper. So after she leaves, I probably will have no life. All right. So, yeah. But I've been manifesting a trip. I was just talking to my little brother about my desire to go to Cabo or Cancun, some damn island. And we talked about the drink with the umbrella. So some of you guys, again, if you're traveling, I'm slightly envious. But travel, changing location, this is what you're manifesting, right? So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're looking for that job, you're going to get it, you know, and you may have to travel, that relationship or whatever it is that whatever your field of dreams are, let me just say that your field of dreams, right, is bringing you on a journey. And for some of you guys, I feel the world is just at your hands. Everything that you want and desire is right in your hands. For those of you guys that this does not have travel involved, right, or a change in location, like you're happy where you are, I just feel like finally you have everything that you want and desire in your hands, okay? Let's see. I forgot to pull your card. Back to basics. Wow. Simplify, reduce, and center. I absolutely love this because look at that, back to basics, right? And that's what this is. That's exactly what you're doing. You're surrendering into the flow, right? You're simplifying, okay? You're finding your center. That's exactly what's happening. As you find your center, you come back to life. You come back online, right? You find your center, you dance, you find music, whatever it is, but you're flowing. You're mastering your emotions, right? You're not resisting anymore. Okay? All right, so we have attract. Like the moon and the ocean, you attract good things into your life. Yes. And generosity. Sow kindness. Sow seeds of kindness, right? So be generous. When you're abundant and you're rich and famous, just don't forget about me, okay? Don't forget about me. I was just picking it up. All right, release. Lighten your load. And you guys are, right? You guys are definitely releasing. And last one out is change. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. So yeah, as we are changing seasons, right? So some of you guys is maybe going all the way to the winter months where you really see those changes coming. But I really feel like for most of you guys, coming in to this reading or wherever you're at, you know, you're really going to start seeing the changes within that moon energy. So, you know, you have that full moon energy. And for those of you guys coming in with this month, with the eclipse energy, I truly believe that from the first eclipse to the last eclipse of the year, that all of these things are going to be changing. All of your field of dreams are going to be opening up. Again, those eggs are going to be cracking open. And all you're doing is just waiting for it to come to you because it's all happening in divine timing. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please leave feedback below. Come again. Be on the lookout next week for some more readings, and I will see you guys later. Thanks again, Pile 3.